I was muted. Hello, welcome. Hello, Tachi. Hello, Ki. How Artemis. Hello, Honda. Welcome. Guess who made it on time? Me! This hardly ever happens. How are you doing, welcome? I feel like I look very big on the screen. Yes? No? Hold on, let me... Yeah? Okay. It is time. It is time for all of you to criticize my fashion. Is it a good game? I don't know. It just depends. It just depends on what you enjoy, I guess. Cause I know some people really dislike the Legends formula. If you didn't like Arceus, then you won't like ZA. Do you know who is it on time? Slayboy. Hello, how was your weekend? Yeah, I don't know, cause I feel like it has a pretty different formula from the normal Pokemon games. So I guess it just depends if whether or not it's your vibe or not. You haven't finished? You might have to close your eyes then, cause we finished the main story. We're working on the post game stuff. Let's see. Should I change up my fashion before Lyra and Amaranth show up? I mean, at the most I can say I really like it. Do I like it more than a mainline Pokemon game? I like it better than Scarlet and Violet. But I don't think I like it better than a mainline Pokemon game. I like it better than Scarlet and Violet, that I can say. Also seems like a lot could be improved. Yeah, I mean the graphics are pretty good. I saw it on the Switch 1. My roommate has a Switch 1. It's not as bad as Scarlet and Violet. It's better. But it also depends on what your personal threshold is. Cause I personally I can't deal with the 30 FPS. I just can't. I say that, but I'm playing it here, which is also 30 FPS. But your girly will live. Scarlet and Violet is kind of a low bar. Yeah, I guess we can compare it to Sword and Shield. But then it kind of feels unfair because Sword and Shield came out 5 years ago. That is a huge boy! I'm gonna go get him. Hercules could say some choppy games. Yeah, I can't play anything on the Switch 1 anymore. It's just I can't do it. I can't do it. The frames. Well, do you get exposed? Yeah, because I've been playing on the Switch 2 for a while now, right? And then I picked up my roomie's Switch because they were doing something and they were like, catch this Pokemon. I was like, okay. It's so slow! It's so choppy. I can't. Also, the screen is a lot smaller. I didn't notice until I got used to the second one, and I was like, was the screen for the one this small? I keep saying the 2 is what we deserve from the 1, but without all the you can't own your game stuff. What does that mean? No, where was the large boy? I forgot. Hello, America. How are you doing? Guess who left time? Sorry, guess who left? Guess who left work on time today? Hello, Monado. Welcome. How's your Japan trip been so far? I'm thinking about doing like a fashion redo. Like a fashion reset. Maybe we can get like, you know, different color types. I'm going broke! That sounds about right. The yen is super low now though, so it is a pretty good time. Hi, Dr. Shepako. Good, how are you doing? some switch to cards, maybe? Some switch to cards are just digital content. So if servers ever go down, you might never own it. I don't... What's that mean? Damn it! Oh, you mean like you buy when you buy stuff in the Nintendo eShop? Is that a thing? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I have... Do you guys purchase like actual game cards? I have never bought a game card, honestly. Do you guys buy actual like game cards? Is that what this is about? Yeah, cause I've never bought physical games. I just buy them through the store or I buy them through like a code. Yeah, cause it's cause I don't want to go down to the store to buy a card. Why would I do that? I could just buy it on the eShop. Ooh, wait, have I not been here before? That means if they decide that something hits end of life, you'll never be able to play it again? What do you mean? I mean, isn't that true for all games though? If they do end of service, then you just can't play it anymore? Oh, you prefer the physical memorabilia. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, isn't ending support... Isn't ending support for games a thing? By the way, I heard that, not if you own physical data on a cartridge. You would think that, right? I heard that Pokémon Diamond and Pearl, the remake, has stopped working on the Switch. Not because... Not because of any other reason, but just because, an update was put on the Switch, and now it doesn't work anymore. Oh, it's genuinely wild concept. Wild concept. I don't know. It kind of feels like the same thing to me, though. So the game you have physically now doesn't have the game on it anymore. It just gives you a license. Yeah, isn't that normally how it works? Switch on cards have the game on the card. I don't know. I feel like they could still, like, prevent you from playing it if that's what they really, really wanted to do. If they really, really wanted to stop you from playing the game, then they would just make the game stop working. And whether or not you have a card or like a digital copy, I feel like it wouldn't matter. They just like do something in the system and then you just can't play the game anymore. I don't know, I guess it never really bothered me. I guess the only thing that's kind of annoying is that you can't sell games anymore. So you can't like buy a secondhand game. I guess that's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's the problem. You bought... Okay, so I guess that's the problem. So you bought it, but you can't sell it. Okay, that's pretty valid. I've bought a secondhand game in my day. Especially because you can just buy a whole bunch of secondhand stuff at Book Off. Yeah, I guess it sucks that you just kind of you can't buy cheaper games secondhand. The problem is I bought it and I don't own it. That I don't understand. I mean, you have the game. You've played the game. You can't sell it and if servers go down, they take away the ability to play it. Isn't that the same as something like Steam? Like if Steam goes down, you can't play the games you bought on Steam? Isn't that kind of the same thing? Oh, I gotta do the battles. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I've just never physically owned a game. Right? Because, like, whenever we buy games on Steam, there's no physical thing that comes with it. We just buy it online. I just kind of thought it was the same thing. Oh, Satisfacum! Yes, I do think you have the longest streak. Yeah, Steam is the same. If Steam died, it'd be bad. Okay, so it is the same thing. I don't know. I guess I'm just not all that too concerned about it. Oh, I need a single Raichu? I don't have that. I do understand the concern about it, though. I think Steam really normalized it. Yeah, at least for me. Because when I started playing games online, it was already Steam. I was like, hello, Krabs! Krabs is the one to beat. They don't sell you a cartridge with the promise of... Yeah, but they do it now. They're just saying that in the future they won't, right? Now you can buy a cartridge and have the game. You just... You just can't have it in the future, is what I'm assuming? Well, yeah, I never really... I think I have a cartridge for 1 or 2 games, but it's only because I bought them... I bought them secondhand. But yeah, most of the time I just buy them online. Do I have a peak? Ooh. I do not! Okay, wait, can I get it from somewhere? Oh, thank you for the hydrate! Welcome! You still buy the card, just the card is more of like a... Yeah, when I bought ZA, it was like a card. Bought it from 7-Eleven. I bought it from 7-Eleven because it wasn't out in my time zone yet. It wasn't out in my time zone and the price is really, really different. Cause I can't use the Japanese e-store. I can only use the US one. And the US one is really, really expensive because they charge you in USD, and I'm like, I don't have that. So I told my Riri to just go. I told my Riri to just go to the 7-Eleven and get me a game card. 7-Eleven, yeah. I bought my... Ooh, I want that. You can buy a whole bunch of Switch codes in 7-Eleven. You can also buy stuff like prepaid cards. That's probably not the best idea. You can also buy stuff like prepaid cards for Apple and stuff like that, or like Line. The kid is over. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. So cute. Right? Adorable. Thank you. Everyone keeps saying she looks ugly. She does not look ugly. She's adorable. I don't know what you mean. I was about to say, ooh, Dragonite Alpha, and then I realized my Dragonite is an Alpha. Ooh, I know what this is. This is the legendary iPhone Tower. Where you can get like 1,000,000 Alphas to spawn. I know the strat. I watched a video or 2 on it. I will still attempt to get this though. Mine is a higher level though. See if we can get ourselves a Pikachu here. Oop. There we go. Huge. The main issue I see with the license is that if you suddenly decide to pull the plug on the server simply because the pay price is low, you'll never be able to play it again. Comparing to a physical... Yeah, isn't that like live service games where they... You know, like Love Live, where they announce the release and then they announce the closure. I kinda thought that was just an issue with live service games though. But I don't know, for live service games, I feel like a part of it is just... Like, you know that every live service game has a risk to shut down, and that's just kind of how live service games are, I guess. I like Mega Dragon. I do too. Do you have any fun alpha? No. Okay, let me go get my train tickets. I did see. Wait, did they have a Charmander here by any chance? Cause oh, this is cheap. Wait, I want this! What am I being attacked by? Hi, Gamer Mecca! Hi, good day, how are you doing? I finally managed to leave work early today. Well, not early, but on time. I don't know how busy I'll be for the rest of the week, but for now, you do seem pretty okay. Huh. No Pikachus, I guess. Okay, say to a battle zone real quick. Game conversation is important to older gamers as well. Losing the ability to play the game you spent money on stuff. No, I understand. I just kind of assumed that was unfortunately just kind of the norm. So when Nintendo said they were gonna do it, I was like, yeah, that sounds... Yeah. I was like, yeah, that sounds... I mean, that's kind of what everyone else is doing. I guess I just kind of accepted it, if anything else. Any occasions of the upcoming weeks? Not really. Not really. We do have... Oh my goodness. Have you guys noticed we're only 1 week left in November? Isn't that wild? Do you guys know that December is next week? What? I guess we could do something fun for Christmas. I don't know what I want to do though. Ooh, no, you know what we gotta do? Oh, I forgot about this. We gotta start on the New Year's art. Right, that is what I have to do. I think once we hit December, I'm gonna start focusing on the New Year's art. December is... Yes, it is! It's gonna be 2026 soon. Wild. I have no idea what to do with this information. What would be like a fun Christmas stream? We could do... What did we do last year? Did we do anything last year? I know that I did the art last year, but I think that was for New Year's, not Christmas. Then again, New Year's and Christmas is right next to each other. Oh, 50,000? That's right. Switch. Oh, I have a sneeze. at the back of my nose. I can feel it. And it's gone. Okay. Any fun Seion stuff planned from Christmas to New Year's? I know that I'm spending New Year's with my roommate's family because they invited me. They invited me to their house for New Year. So on the 31st, I won't be here. But I probably will be on the 1st, which works out well because time zones are different. I'm gonna be counting down before any of you are, honestly. I don't really have any fun Christmas plans though. I might have like a Christmas / Thanksgiving thing at a friend's house, but we haven't really talked too much about it yet, so maybe. It's only a maybe. I guess I'm kind of sad that I'm not doing anything for Christmas. If I end up not doing anything, we will do something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but what is like a fun Christmas thing? We could do like a raffle. I have you guys all put up your Amazon wish lists, or have you all make thrones. And then I'll do a raffle, and then I'll buy items. I'll buy items on your throne. That could be pretty fun. But that would assume all of you either have a wish list or a throne. Oh, I guess I could also give away a plushie for those of you who haven't ordered one yet. Yeah, we could also do that. I could also do one entire stream where I only sing Padoru Padoru for 3 hours straight. That could also be fun. I don't know. What does everyone streamers normally do for Christmas? I've never really celebrated Christmas here. Here it's more of like a couples thing. It's more of like a couples holiday than like a family holiday. You love Seion merch? I could do a merch set giveaway. If all you want is a keychain though, our birthday merch, you can still buy it. You can still buy it. I think I have like 3 keychains left. So if all you want is a keychain, you can get a keychain. Ooh, I gotta start thinking about my birthday. I don't like thinking about my birthday. Oh, read Christmas letters? We could do that. We could do that. Hi, Fun Speaker, welcome. How are you doing? We could do letters. I don't know if I want to make you guys write things though. You're gonna be 47. Yeah! No, 37. I'm gonna be 37. And I'm about to change my name from Megan to what's like a cool name? If you guys could pick your own name, what would it be? If I could pick my own name, I'd be... I don't know. I don't know what I'd be. Eight stick. You'll be Daint? I love Daint. Cal. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Oh, Cal. I need to pick an in-between name, you know? One that's not too simple, but also one that isn't very pretentious. Oh, Plant Speaker, I wish you were in our DMC 5 stream. I love Daint! Oh, what were the names of the other characters? Oh my goodness, what were the names of the other characters in DMC 5? Oh, Zero Virgin. Right. Okay. Okay, Daint was the only one I was meaning. I think I read the rest pretty correctly. Daint was the only one I remember meaning. I got him Daint the entire playthrough. It was good. I love Daint. He's a guy. He's just a guy. I've also been thinking about what games I kind of want to play. Are there any games for Christmas that could be a good time? Fresh and new. What are some Christmas gaming? Maybe I too should pick back up Nier. I forgot where we left off in Nier. Games I'm looking for? I don't know. I kind of want to play Where the Wind Meets. I know that is kind of a thing. But Lyra downloaded it. Lyra downloaded it and it was 90 gigabytes. I don't have that. If I delete most things, the most I can get is 40. 90? If I uninstall all the games I own, like Silk Song and everything, I can squeeze out 40. Yeah, it's 90 gigabytes. I was like, that's a lot, but I guess it's an MMO. It is an MMO, right? I guess it's an MMO, so it's kind of understandable because I know Final Fantasy is huge. Man, is it time? Is it time for me to finally return to the Final Fantasy trenches? I have played Persona. Can we even play Persona on the PC? Did they release a PC version? Also, man, they need to come out with Persona 6 real quick. Is Shin Megami Tensei not Persona? Is it just by the same company? Nine is in cinema with the graphics engine and space. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Final Fantasy is huge. Is huge as well. If it's an MMO, I get it. But yeah, I don't have that. I don't know. I kind of want to start it. Is Fading? No, Fading's not here. Cause I wanna know if everyone else is kind of still playing it. Cause I mostly want to play things if my friends are playing it. You have to make a presentation on green hydrogen energy. Okay, enlighten me. Tell me about green hydrogen energy, cause I can assure you, I don't know what a single thing about it. Tell me, what is green hydrogen energy, and why is it green? Is it because of the mold? Is it because of the mold? When is it played too? But now that I heard that it's 90, yeah, it's 90 gigabytes. It's a huge boy. It's a huge boy. You see, wait, next week you come to stream and you just see me playing Love in Deep Space. You just see me playing Love in Deep Space. I actually haven't played it in a long time. Raphael just got... Okay, you know what? You guys don't care. Never mind. No one cares. No one cares. Have a good day, Adachi. Let's see. What do we got? What is wrong with the yellow tights? There is nothing wrong with it. You guys just be mean. It's good tights. It's good. Automod just says character fashion. No, it doesn't. It's good. It's good. Maybe I should change it. Maybe I should change my outfit. Letting you guys bully me into changing my fashion. There's nothing wrong with it. I need to buy yellow tights. I should wear yellow tights in real life. And then we'll see. We'll see who wins. I don't know what Ninja Gaiden is. Bayonetta. That's the one with the girl in the heels, right? And she's very hot. The one where we all kind of have to look respectfully. The top half is good as the... What is wrong with the bottom half? Listen, I know that it's not actually a skirt. Trust me. If they had a skirt, I would be wearing it. But they don't. They don't have a skirt, which is very unfortunate. I mean, I know why. I know why they didn't have a skirt, but still. All of these wanting me to do ground type moves. Do you have ground type moves? You better. Bayonetta? Is it Bayonetta? Bayonetta? Oop. You get across this? Do you have this? Bayonetta. Okay. Bayonetta. That's the one with the lady in the heels? And she makes me act very unwise. Very unwise indeed. It's the weird scores. I know! They don't have any nice looking bottoms. They don't sell skirts in this game, only skort. Which I'm pretty sure it's an animation thing. Cause you know it would just clip through. Oh, that's a very cute recording. Can I have it? But still! I don't really like wearing skirts in real life either, honestly. I don't know, I just think they look weird. Maybe just because I can't pull them off. But skirts do be looking weird, I'm just saying. Oh, you have a selfie. Do you only have Eevees? Because huge. Same. There you go. Is it time to hop back into the Infinity Nikki trenches? I don't know if they're 2.0 dropped, or if we were thinking of having it drop. When are you getting Sylvan? I know! I need to get myself an Eevee. I have one Eevee, just one though. What you got? Oh my goodness, that's... Green hydrogen is the environmentally friendly method of producing hydrogen through the process of electrolysis. Separates the hydrogen molecules from the oxygen molecules and thus breaking them when they have in water. They are stored in separate containers and stored for later usage. To store hydrogen into energy, you need a fuel cell which will fuse. Oh, this is and then you can use it to fuel trucks, right? Like this was the thing. Trucks running on hydrogen energy. I remember this being a thing. Interesting. Cause yeah, I remember there was this movement a while back where people were trying to use hydrogen to fuel trucks instead of oil. And it went really bad. It went really bad. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. But I know that's a thing that people are trying to do. Yeah, you can fuel trucks and cars. I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting concept. I'm assuming it would kind of work the same way electric cars work. Where you kind of gotta charge it. Yeah, it is. The only thing is whether or not you can actually create a motor that supports hydrogen. Because, from what I've seen, the scientific advancements on actually creating a hydrogen motor is not going great. That's not to say it won't eventually work, though. I just think they're still in the process of, like, researching it. But I do know that some companies that have claimed it, either the cost is just too high, or the motors themselves are not feasible to be used for everyday use, or they can't put enough. Was it like the charging spots throughout? It's an interesting concept, though. Fuel cells. Yes, that is also one of the main issues with that. Here we go. Squeezed in one last victory. Ooh, we only got half done? Okay. I will... Yeah. You squeeze in one more? Biology? I'm horrible at biology. Absolutely horrible. I know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. But that's about it. The scene from... Oh, that's a movie, yeah? Terminator? Oh, thanks for loving to be so welcome. How are you doing? I can't believe I'm about to have a level 80 pig. I love this for me. Hello! How are you doing, Misa? We were talking about science for some reason. I'm horrible. I'm absolutely horrible at science. No, my worst subject was physics. For biology and chemistry, I was pretty okay, but physics, I was pretty bad. I think it was physics specifically because I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math, and I'm not good at science, and physics. I don't know. Chemistry, I think, was a lot more interesting because we actually got to go into the labs and do like iodine tests and stuff like that. So it was a little bit more interesting. Bio was not interesting at all. The thing about bio was that you just had to memorize. If you were good at memorizing, then you're good. But for physics, you actually have to like do things. And I can't do things. I would rather not. I'm very good with memorizing. I'm just not good at actually applying it. Plus, I'm the type to like make stupid mistakes here and there. Like, I will write a 16 as a 19 and be like, huh? Now I wonder why stuff isn't adding up. Shall we do a quick fit check? I can memorize nor apply. Are you more of a linguistic person? I was definitely more of a linguistic person. I ended up leaning in more towards like literature and anything that needed me to write essays. I like stuff like that. I was really good at it. I was really good at literature. I just like stuff where you can have your brain. I like subjects where you can just let your brain think, and then you just write down whatever your brain is thinking. You know, like stuff like debating and stuff like that. I was pretty good at, because I am blessed with the ability to yap endlessly. You can't out yap me. I will not be out yapped. Oh, so this is an exam. It's like a competition. Oh. You hate memorization? I dislike it. I dislike it, but I'm good at it. Ooh, do they have this in yellow? Ah, missed opportunity. I don't like it by any means, but I am good at it, unfortunately. Oh, Dini, welcome. How are you doing? Maybe I should have changed my hair as well. See, there's just a lot of there's just not a lot of bottom options. Right? I think dinner, are you having something good? Oh. Ooh, chat. Ooh, chat. You guys have been asking me for years to get rid of the yellow tights. What if I were to do this? What do we feel? What do we feel? I like it. I'm a fan. It's yellow, which is, it's very cool. Say no? Say no? But what if say yes? Maybe the blue? Yellow. I am a fashion icon. I am. I can't wait for Amaranth and Lyra to show up. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta find some pants to go with this. Gotta find some pants! Oh. That looks. See? They only have a score. They were all scores. What a bummer. Why are they just all scores? Why can't... Oh. Yes! Very good. Very good. Oh, this is the look we had before. What if we went for a... No, I can't see my... There we go. What if we went for a more brown concept? Maybe that'll make it easier to match. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the choices for bottoms are just not very, just not very good. See, even this is a score. Oh, but I guess you can kind of... There's no weird lining at the back. Is there a yellow version? No, unfortunately. I mean, it's not terrible. Does this come in? No, it doesn't come in yellow. The trench coat? I could get the trench coat. The trench coat with just the tights. Cause trench coat with just the tights probably will slap. Do you guys think there's like bright yellow hydrogen? has bright yellow hydrogen, probably also slaps. Oh! Yes. Yeah! Yeah, that, yeah. Amazing. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! This is Seion Aera Fashionista stream. Yeah, the fuzzy sweater. Yeah, these are not really vibe. Okay, I'll just have, I mean, you guys wanted me to change my tights, and I did, so I feel accomplished. I feel pretty accomplished. What are you doing for fashion freedom? I got giraffe tights! This is very huge. This is very huge for me. I can't wait for Lyra or Amaranth to come back. I look good. I look good. Did you guys know that they sell the original you know, like how there's an original outfit, right, for the main character? Did you know that they sell that in the Pokemon Center here? You can even get the little fedora. I had to talk my roommate out of getting it. But they sell the whole trip, including the jacket and everything. I was like, ah! Lyra, I finally got rid of the yellow tights. Look. Are you proud of me? These are giraffe tights. Do you like it? I got it just for you. Just for you, Lyra. I knew how much you didn't... Oh, I forgot to go to the Pokemon Center. I knew how much you didn't like the previous one. We got you giraffe tights. You love giraffe tights. You love giraffe tights. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should draw fan art of Lyra in giraffe tights. No! I should draw fan art of both me and Lyra in giraffe tights. Oh! Good meme. Can anyone get art of the two of us in giraffe tights, please? I think she would love it, honestly. For Christmas this year, I'm going to give Lyra the gift of fan art. And I'm going to draw both her and me in giraffe tights. Matching giraffe. It's gonna be good. Maybe not for her. But definitely for me. Oh, that would be a good meme. That would be a good meme. Or, can the Pokemon attack you? They can. Or I could ask, I could ask Rika to do it. Cause she drew me really cute in the yellow tights. See if she would be up for drawing both me and Lyra in matching giraffe tights. You want to see me matching giraffe tights? Like they murder? Yeah, they can kill you, which is honestly a very annoying feature. Not gonna lie. I definitely still enjoy the original turn-based battle more. But I just enjoy turn-based battle in all games, not just Pokemon. I just want to see more turn-based battle in general. Turn-based babble. Turn-based babble. You take your time babbling. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's the name of the game, though. Yeah, I was really happy to find out Honkai Star Rail was gonna be, Ooh, speaking of which, oh, Shinigami Tensei. I don't know if I'm really up for your Persona 4. Ooh, where'd you come from? What was I talking about? The tights inside of Glaze. No, come back! I put on this tights for you! I showed you my tights. Don't leave! Don't leave! melt you by tights, Lyra. But wait, the gameplay for Persona is similar but different. Equum? What? What does that mean? No, that has to be an abbreviation for something. Wait, no, I can figure this out. Wait, no, I can figure. No, don't tell me. This is gonna be like an itch bowl thing, right? Okay, wait, let me figure it out. Gameplay for Persona is similar. Oh, that's... Oh, if you know what Oh! I've never seen anybody use that. Do you guys use this? IYKWIM. Do you guys use this? Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How are you doing? Hallandria, welcome. Did you have a good stream? What were you doing? Sorry, I'm gonna wait for the shout out to see. Thank you for follow, Spectre. Welcome. Thank you for follow, Super Little Fucko. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're chatting. What are you guys chatting about? What were you guys yapping about? I do love to yap. We were yapping about signs for a little while. And then we were yapping about abbreviations. Thank you for follow, Kanji. Welcome. Thank you, Nexus. Welcome. Okay, thank you. How are you doing? Oh, sorry. I forgot to change my Pokemon. My bad. How was your stream? Yeah, did you guys know? Did you guys know that wait, who said it? IYKWIM. Did you guys know that that means if you know what I mean? Did you guys know that does anyone use that? At all? No? That one I know is Super Wolf. If you know, you know. Okay, that one I can guess. Anyone else? There has to be... Okay, wait. Do you guys... Not in like 10 years. Okay, thank you. I feel validated. Okay. Do you guys know... Finding out the hidden slang. Do you guys know what IJVOL means? If you guys don't know, then I'm validated. Do you guys know what IJVOL means? Oh, Pekla, welcome. How are you doing? How's your stream? Okay, good. Now I can ask everybody. Oh, happy Starling, welcome. How are you doing? How was your stream? Am I mods still here? They are, right? Oh my goodness, you're playing Minecraft. Listen. I need to do Minecraft, man. I want to play Minecraft so bad. Were you guys playing like an SMP? Or what was it? Were you guys playing like an SMP? Or is it a... You know what? I kind of miss being in the Vivari SMP. I should log back in there. I wonder how my Exaltals are doing. Ooh, you open a Cobblemon server. What is that? What does that mean? Also, if any of you need to go head off, go get some drink, do some post-stream aftercare, go get some food, go get some rest, please feel free to. If not, do feel free to come yap with me. We were just... Oh, it's like Pokemon and Minecraft. What? That sounds like such a good time. I want to do that. Do you catch actual Pokemon, or do you more so catch the animals in Minecraft? Either way, that sounds like a really good time. So hello Raiders, welcome. My name is Seion Aera. I'm a Celestial Idol VTuber. We normally don't really play Pokemon. We do chatting, we do singing, we do karaoke. That is the same thing. I just noticed. I am a yapper. If you want to yap, you are in the right place. Thank you for welcome. We were just yapping. Okay. We were just yapping about Okay, do you guys know what IJBOL means? I need validation that I'm not a hag. And do you guys know what IYKWIM means? Because I did not. Is that an acronym? No. People actually use that. IJBOL. Yes. The one Adachi just typed. IJBOL. And, what's the other one? What's the other one? I just burst out laughing. Yes, Adachi got it. If the follow study, little Koi, welcome. I don't know any of those. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See? Okay, Ruum said it. If you know, you know. Do you guys use it? Do you guys use acronyms like this? I normally don't. The most acronyms I will use is like... Ooh, do I even use acronyms when I talk to people? I mean, yeah, besides the occasional LOL. I don't even use, like, GTG. I'll just be like, oh, I gotta go. Okay, wait. IYKYK. I think you're speaking in tongues at this point. I think so, too. Oh, wait. IYKYK. Oh, if you know, you know. Oh. IYKYK. Ooh. Oh my goodness, wait, is that an actual one? I can't read that. Bro, are you serious right now? TSPMO. TSPMO. RN is right now, right? I don't know what TSPMO is. Have I played horror games on stream? I have! Do you have a recommendation? Because I've been wanting to play more horror games, but I couldn't really find anything that, Oh, really? That's what that means? The baby in yellow, me? I'm here. I'm here. I'm here! Yeah, we wanted to play, Little Nightmares 3 for Halloween, and then I heard it was bad, and then so we didn't do it. Chad has also been trying to get me to play, Oh, thank you for the stuff, Jill Noah, welcome. Chad has been trying to get me to play, what is that other game? Chad, what is the one that you guys keep telling me and then I keep saying it's not scary? Ah, what's it called? Outlast. So look, oh, you had fun with Little Nightmares 3? I heard that it was really, really short. And I didn't know that it was by a different person. Like, it was by a different studio that originally made the first two. Like, they had sold the IP or something like that. Yeah, that's what I heard. So I didn't hear really good things about it. It had, like, mixed reviews. So yeah, I was like, oh, maybe not. Because I think it was like a $40 game. I'm good to hear you enjoyed it, though. Did you play it solo or did you play with friends? Because I heard that there's like a co-op mode that you can do. Who said Outlast? No, me! I said that! I think Outlast isn't scary. But people keep asking me to play it as like a horror game. I don't know. Because from what I've seen of it, it's gory. Like, it's very gory. But it's not scary. I just think gory games and scary games are kind of different. Friends make it longer because you both suck. You know what? Valid. Some people find gore scary. That's valid. I find it more disgusting. Like when I see gore, I'll be like, oh. But it wouldn't necessarily be a fear, like a scary thing. Make the sound. You guys ready for this, Raiders? Enjoy. What else? What else do we got? The horror game so far that scared me. The baby in yellow. Okay, let me look that up. I will look that up. I'm gonna screenshot your comment in chat real quick. The one game that I've played so far, the one horror game that has genuinely scared me, is Mortuary Assistant. Oh, Mortuary Assistant, somehow I just couldn't do. Every other horror game we've played, I've been fine though. Mortuary Assistant. Oh, not a meme. I was genuinely horrified. But I just walk into a yap set. Yeah, just ignore the game in the background. You guys like to talk. We were talking about like weird. I don't know. Do you guys really use synonyms? Are they called synonyms? No, acronyms. Do you guys really use acronyms in everyday conversations? I should start using them. I should start using Idgeball, and then everyone will think I'm 15. I should text my like young cousins who are 16. I want to see how they text because I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to read any of it. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to know any of it. Use Digimons. I use Digimons too. And then sometimes in real life I call people chat. When you start calling people chat in real life, that's how you know it's really over. That's how you know that the brain rot has set in. You say Pog! I say Pog one time. By the way, do you guys like my giraffe tight? Say nice things about my giraffe tight. They're giraffe tight. But yeah, I'm so glad that I don't go out and touch grass anymore. I'm really glad that I don't go out and touch grass anymore because last time I used to do that. Oh, my streamer language would just kind of spill out. It was just gonna spill out. And yeah, it didn't go well. Here's like another thing. You guys know how I say weird things on stream sometimes? Sometimes I forget what is a topic that is okay to say. Have you used Nebulites IRL? No, not yet. Not yet. So I'm not that far gone. But you guys know how I tell like really weird stories on stream, and then sometimes I'll tell the same stories IRL. And forget that I forget that IRL you need to have some sort of filter, and then not everyone wants to hear about the liquid coming out of my ear, you know? Like listen, sometimes isn't this a taxi guy? Sometimes I just assume. Sometimes I just assume. Yeah, listen, sometimes I just assume that people want to know everything about my life. And then, you know when you're out IRL and you're a little bit awkward sometimes, and then there's this moment of silence where you're like not really sure what to say. And then I'll be like, you wanna hear about the time? You wanna hear about the time? Yeah. You wanna hear about the time? There is water coming out my ear. That was 2 days ago, by the way. The water out of my ear, that was 2 days ago. It has gotten better. There's not much of it coming out anymore. But I went to sleep with a tissue on the side of my bed, and the tissue woke up. When I woke up, Jesus was so.
I love corn.
So that was pretty fun. No, I don't. No, I do not. Oh, I see our reading. I'm gonna wait until the ads are over, and then I'll do it. But yeah, it was very unhuge. More of the story, stop putting scissors in your ear. I say that, but I probably am going to continue putting scissors in my ear. Yeah. If it's itchy, you just put it. Sometimes the ears, they be itchy. What are you supposed to do? You know, like how when your throat really hurts, like hurts really bad, and you feel the urge to like put your hand in the throat? You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, hold on. Let me see your hour for you. Welcome back from ads. I'm so sorry. I wish I didn't have to, but I do. And then now you guys have to go back to listening to me talk about scissors in my ear. I do it too. Yeah! A knife can't fit in my ear, though. A knife can't really fit in my ear. Scissors can. I just put scissors. And then I scratch around at it. But then my ear doesn't really appreciate it, so occasionally I do get a yeah. Sometimes water comes out of it. It just happens. It happens. It happens. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, tweezers! I could do tweezers. I don't think I own tweezers. Do I own tweezers? I don't think I've ever had anything I had to tweeze. I don't think I tweeze at the regular. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Because I talk about weird things sometimes. And then I forget that some topics are appropriate for stream, but they're not appropriate for real life. It's 3? Yeah, that's pretty early. That's pretty early. You don't really have to sleep yet, do you? Wait, you're 3 AM? You're 5 hours ahead of me. 5 hours ahead of me. That's Australia, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know a lot of time zones that are ahead of me, actually. I feel like most time zones... Oh, no, Australia's 2 hours behind. Oh. But yeah, my sleep schedule... Actually, my sleep schedule has been better. It hasn't been good, but it's been better. Oh, ahead. Oh. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I live in Japan. So currently it's 10 PM. Sleep is unimportant. Yeah, I don't think it is. Ooh, is HSR another acronym? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, I can do this. Oh, Starreal. I don't think I ever... Robin is the girl who, she sings like one of the songs, right? Sorry, I played Honkai until, I think it was Stingray came out, and then I kind of stopped from there. I don't know, I am kind of hyped for Hoyo versus new, Did you guys manage to see? Did you guys manage to see the new comfy game that Hoyo's coming out with? Did anyone get into the closed beta? Because I did not. I only had one VTuber friend who did. So I didn't really get to see much about the game. But also, I just kind of put I don't know, I'm trying to say spoiler free, but it seems really interesting. I don't know if they announce your I don't know if they've announced your release date yet. Has anyone seen anything about it? Has anyone seen like any streamers play it or anything? Because I purposely tried to not spoil myself by watching other streamers play. There we go. Because I don't know, I feel like I prefer being surprised on games when I see them for the first time. Man. I just want a new comfy game. The only game I'm really looking forward to is Pokepia releasing next year in March. But that's a really long time. That's a really long time for me to wait for a new game. I don't know. I liked Starreal. I just the thing about gacha games, and this includes not only like Hoyo stuff, but stuff like Infinity Nikki and like what else is popping to mind, like Uwa. If they, there's always limited content on launch, right? Like that's unfortunately something that you just can't get around. So the game does eventually delve into logging in to do dailies, and that is normally where the games lose me. Cause if I have to log in just to do chores, I can't do that. I don't like the idea of logging in to do dailies. Like if I'm logging in to play a game, I want to play the game, you know? So yeah, when it normally just gets to like a daily grind, that's normally when I stop. The Google images do not do it justice to play the game. Is it kind of like Visage, where it's more of like an atmospheric horror than like a jump scare horror? Because I will admit, I don't really like jump scare horrors. Atmospheric horrors, though, love it. Uwa on launch for me was pretty bad. I heard that it's gotten better, but I remember we struggled a little bit on launch. And then I just never went back to it after that. I have a lot of friends who really enjoy it though. Alongside, what's the one that also just came out? Duet Night Abyss. I'm feeling like I want to start a new game. I just don't know. What is she talking about now? Girly, I just need healing. Stop yapping. What time do you usually stream? So right now, an hour before. An hour before right now is when we usually start. What time is it for you now? It's currently 10 p.m. So yeah, we normally start at 9 p.m. for me, and then we go for about 3 to 4, depending on the game. Besides Pokemon, we also yap. This Wednesday, I'm gonna do like a yapping co-working, because I need to pack up people's merch. I have 6 more packages to pack. So I'm gonna be packing merch, talking. We're gonna be decorating some photo cards. On Thursday, I currently have karaoke planned, and then... Yeah, Silver, if I'm the only one that's out to yap. And then I haven't decided what we're doing on Saturday yet. We might end up doing Silk Song. If no one wants to see anything else in particular, we might be doing Silk Song. I know you guys were requesting Mahjong in Discord today. I don't know if I'm ready to hop back on Mahjong. I've lost my edge. I haven't played Mahjong in a long time. Hi, Kimi-on, how are you doing? Yeah, I think it's because I mean anyone who's located in like the US have a completely different time zone than us. They have like 12 hours difference. So yeah, unfortunately that's kind of the situation me and my friends as well. Like whenever we want to collab, either they have to stay up real late or I have to stay up real late. Oh, sorry, I forgot what happened in the plot. Now I remember. I'm doing it too, thanks for asking. The liquid has stuff coming out of my ears, so very huge. Man, I still can't believe they... They were given one wish and they did not choose money. Is that the guy from XY? Yes. Yes, it is. I did not play XY, but I've been told that it is. We separated Pokemon and humans in different areas once more. Listen. Is it right that we keep each other at arm's length? I don't know why you choose to keep them in the city. You don't have to. Ooh, do we finally get to catch the legendaries? I want that. I recall the existence of 2 Vings. Pokemon Masters, that's the phone one, right? The one that gives and the one that takes. I like to take. Wait, does my choice matter now? Does it matter who I'm gonna get? Well, I guess they're both cool. I'll go for it. Ooh, okay. I have not played X and Y. I played okay. Here's my Pokemon history, okay? My very first Pokemon game was Alpha Sapphire. Then I played Sun and Moon. Then I played Sword and Shield. Then I went back a little bit and I played Black and White. And then I played Shining Diamond something Pearl, the remake one. And then I played Legends Arceus. And then I played Scarlet Violet. And then I played this one. Okay. That is my Pokemon history. I've not played X and Y. I mean, I could. I probably still have it. Did you guys know that the X and Y English cartridges go for really expensive in Japan? Did you guys know that? One of the cartridge for an English version of X and Y is $100. It's like, what? Wild. Or maybe it was black and white. It might have been black and white. No, I think it's black and white. Sorry. One of the black and white cartridges for the English version can be sold for $100. I was like, what? Because there's a time that my roommate and I wanted to like revisit the old Pokemon games, so we decided to buy the black and white cartridges. My roommate just got the one in Japanese, but then I was like, I don't know. I kind of want to play it in English. You know, like there's just familiarity when you play it in English. It's not that I can't play it in Japanese, but I would rather get the English version. And then I looked it up online. The Japanese cartridge is selling for 2,000 yen, which is like approximately, let's say, 15 USD. The English version, 100. Why? Well, actually, I know why. Because Black and White was the last series to not have multi-language support. From X and Y onwards, if I remember correctly, they still supported multiple languages. But Black and White is the only one which doesn't. So there's a strict Japanese version and there's a strict English version. How smooth can Seion transit his Japanese speech? いや、そんなに難しくないと思うんだけど。でもずっと日本語で喋ったら誰も私のことを何か言ってんのかわかんないからね。でもそう、意外と高くて、もうしょうがないからお母さんに電話して私が昔持ってたゲームカードを国から持ってきてと言って、結局持ってもらったからいいんだけど、1万円は絶対払わないね。Black and White is basically live 2D. I actually don't remember that much. I just remember I really, really liked Black and White. But that's only because I really, really liked N. If you're talking about favorite Pokemon character, N. I wanna learn Japanese more. But yeah, as I explained in Japanese, what ended up happening was I just told my mom, because I did actually have a black cartridge. It was at home, and I didn't want to, like, wait for it. And then I told my mom to ship it to me, and she did. You should try Pokemon Unite? I don't know if I'm built for games like that. I don't know if I'm exactly built for games like that. Because it's like LOL-ish, right? How do you feel about his full name? Weird. Hello, Nani, welcome. We used to do JP streams. We used to do JPEN. When we did also have JP only streams. The problem is when majority of people only understand English, then it ends up being a pretty boring stream for most people. So yeah, so we don't do that anymore, but we used to. When I first started streaming, it was a little bit different because 80% of the audience was Japanese. And 20% of the audience was English, so I would speak in Japanese mainly, but then that's kind of shifted over the years, so now I only do English. If you deal with a team, wasn't Unite famously very pay-to-win-ish? Also, do we all collectively agree that this professor looks like Hatsune Miku because... Right? I think we follow Gerald Buckham. I'm just saying. She looks like Hatsune Miku. Shiba has the tie! Shiba has the tie! Come on, I want some legendaries. I don't know which I like better. The deer or the what's the other one? An eagle? This one, Xerneas and oh, I can't read that. Ivital? Ivital? Is that it? I think the flying one does look kind of cooler. Hatsune Miku, she got a real job. What would Seion Aera look like if she got a real job? Would I just have like a lab coat? But the R is silent. Then Veltal. Yveltal. Is that it? Yveltal. Patrick fit Nami alphas in. Yep, I can do that. I'm just saying, the color scheme is hitting. The color scheme is hitting. The other day, someone asked me who my favorite legendary was. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like Jirachi, right? Jirachi's kind of cute. We kind of have similar vibes. Saying Yveltal with the R. Yveltal? Your Valtol? I'm not saying this right. Your Valtol. Close enough. I will take it. It's okay. Most of my pronunciations are just enough. One thing. Wait. Sorry. I missed the first half of that. Give me a moment. It was something about the battles being easy in the story, but hard afterwards. If you do the intended gameplay route, it's pretty easy. When you get to the end game battles, does it feel really? I don't know. I don't really feel that. I feel like the games in general are just really easy, except for PvP. PvP is like a different thing. Your Valtel? Your Valtel? Did someone ask your favorite overall? My favorite overall is Quagsire and Clodsire. Yes. Quagsire and Clodsire are it. I have about 5 Quagsire plushies and I think 7 Clodsire. Oh, unless you meant strictly a legend. No, you say favorite overall. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of those too. I also have a soft spot. I have a soft spot in my heart for Snom. I also got a couple of Snoms. And I also have a soft spot in my heart for... Oh, what was the English name? Lechonk. Lechonk, because I really like pigs. So I have a soft spot in my heart for Lechonk. I have a couple of Lechonks, maybe like 3 or 4. Not nearly as much as the others. And then because I like Clodsire and Quagsire, I have a few Oopers as well. Oh no, they're called Whoopers in English, right? Sorry. So it's Tipping, yes. Yes, that's why I picked Tipping. I was so sad to see so many people not like the pig. I was like, because a bunch of my friends, they got that special pre-order Pokemon ZA package that basically gives you a random 1 Pokemon out of the 3. And and they were tweeting about not wanting the pig, and I'm like, give it to me! I want the pig! I want the pig. Okay, good food. Can you get me some? I would like a smoothie and chicken nuggets. Thank you. Oh, Rex, welcome. I hate Pokemon that look so cute and they've... As you have noticed... This is a Venusaur, sorry. As you have noticed... This is still a baby. I have specifically chosen to not level it up. It will remain small. It will remain small. Yeah, one of my pet peeves about the... one of my pet peeves about the newer games is definitely that, or rather the newer designs, is definitely that how they choose to turn all the starters into, what's it called? Like their final evolution is like anthropomorphic, right? I don't like that. Make them put the feet on the ground. Is what I say. Make them put the feet on the ground. Stop making them stand up. We don't need human-looking Pokemon. Ooh, that's a big boy. I don't know. They do it more so for children, which I get. They're leaning more into a more children-ish design. I feel like games like Vanguard or Digimon. I don't know. So I don't know too much about Digimon. Do that, which is cool. It's just not my thing. I don't know. I feel like Gardevoir is pretty okay. It's not that I hate it outright. I don't hate it entirely. I just feel like they do it too often. Cause yeah, can you imagine if Charmander didn't evolve into Charizard and it just grew legs? And it just stood up? Like, it's weird! It's a dragon! I want it to look like a dragon! I don't know, at least that's what I think. I just know that I really dislike the starter designs in, what are we talking about? Scarlet and Violet. It was not the vibe! It looks so weird, especially the duck. Like, what is happening? What is happening? I was not a fan. What else? What else was really weird? I guess the not Scarlet and Violet. The Sword and Shield ones were okay. They were okay. I just genuinely hate the... I just don't like... Does anyone feel like Miraidon and Koraidon are just not legendary Pokemon? Yeah? Yeah? Does anyone else feel that way? It's weird. Like, you look at some of the... Like, you look at, for example, Dialga and Palkia. Right? And then you look at Miraidon and Koraidon. It's weird! Man, that was such a... yeah. They really aren't. No, they're not. I mean, I get what they're going for. I really get what they're going for. Yeah, it just doesn't appeal to the adult audience or like the nostalgia crew as much. Which is something. I don't know. I mean, they're monsters, right? Really, they're supposed to be. I just wish they were like a little bit cooler. They're not even cute. Like, I don't know if they were trying to go for cute or cool, but they're neither. I think the designs, they are more reflective of some of the other child-friendly designs from other child-friendly properties here in Japan. So I do see the influence. I do see the influence. I just wish that who was that one? I just wish that wasn't what they went for. See, the thing about Lucario is that the baby form also has 2 legs. So it doesn't feel like that much of a change. Cause it's just like, oh, it got bigger. But then something like, and that's the thing, I feel like even the things that are on 2 legs, like this one. Look. This is a shark. You can tell it's a shark. But then what is the other one? Like the duck evolution? And the cat evolution? Like, these are human beings, that is a person. It's weird. After the finisher Rocco. Am I desensitized to poo? I would think so. I would think so. Oh, are you referencing this? You're referencing the short I uploaded today. Yep. It was a good meme. It was a good meme. Glad everybody thinks so. Yeah, that one. Quavel or something. I thought the Fuecoco evolution line was pretty okay though. That one wasn't too bad. Did they say specifically what area I have to go to? Because I forgot. Hold on, let me... No, it doesn't say. Okay. I don't necessarily remember. Oh, it's in my task, isn't it? Hold on. From 2 legs to no legs at all. Wait, which one was this? Which one was the Snivy one? Ooh, I don't know if I remember that one. But yeah, the Fuecoco evolution line was good. Everything else though, I wasn't really a fan. It's here, right? This one. 3, 5, and 9. Okay. Am I in 5? Oh, I'm in 9. Okay, so there should be one here. You've never had a crush? I mean, it's fair. Most people don't really. I'm not really a person that gets crushes a lot either. I just yeah, when I was really young, there was like a big wave of K-pop in my elementary school. And I didn't really know what it is, but you know, when you're a child, you don't really want to get isolated, I guess. So I would just kind of like go along with what people liked and then just assume that I liked it too. I've never really gotten crushes a lot though. I think throughout my life I've had maybe like a crush on another person, like not a K-pop idol, but like an actual like classmate or something. I've had a crush once. And it's the one story I reference a lot on stream. Yeah, other than that, I don't really get crushes all that often. It takes me a really long while. It takes me a really long while to really develop a crush on someone. And I feel like once you graduate from college and you're not really in the vicinity of people all that much, it does get a little bit harder to kind of find people to have a crush on. You had a 5-crush streak in high school? I think that's it. I feel like most people have most of their crushes or relationships in high school. My crush was also in high school. No, it's not about when K-pop started being a thing. It's more of you know, like there's different trends that happen in your elementary schools. When I was in elementary school, the popular thing to like was like K-pop idols. Like that was the thing that everyone was talking about. It's not that K-pop idols started to become popular. It's more so that that's what was happening in my elementary school. Like all my friends would talk about K-pop idols, and I'm like, what is that? Like I don't understand. I think it's because it's also the age where we started to get phones. Like everyone would get their first phone when they were like 7 years old or something. And then, you know, you'd start to be able to like look up social media and stuff like that, and that's when that kind of started. So yeah, K-pop was like a big thing when I was a child. No, it was like really, but like everyone, when I was young, you were either a K-pop fan or you were a mainstream English pop fan. You were either one or the other, and most of the people in like my friend group, they were into K-pop, so they would show me like, ooh, check this out. This is a group called, oh lord, this is a song called oh my goodness, wait, Girls' Generation. Like this is a group called Girls' Generation. Aren't they pretty? And I'd be like, oh yeah, and then I wouldn't know anything about it, but then that's all my friends would talk about. That's all my friends would talk about, and then yeah, I didn't want to be left out, so I would like get on my phone or get on my computer and then Google Girls' Generation, and I would watch like a bunch of YouTube videos about them. But I never really got really into it. I guess it was just like a phase. I grew out of it pretty quick. Yeah, it was elementary school, middle school, high school, and then college. First exposure was, I don't know what the first ever exposure was. I just know that the first one that my friends told me about was Girls' like G was like really popular back then, and then another one was Shinny. Sorry, it's been a long time. And then they had this song. Oh, I barely even remember. Cause I wasn't really all that into it. I just pretended that I was, just cause my friends were into it as well. But yeah, I've never really had. Yeah, I've never really had a celebrity crush. I think I'm like 7 in this scenario. You know, when you're 7, you just say that you love everyone and that you like everything. But yeah, once I grew older, I never. Yeah, I don't really have celebrity crushes. I don't know. I can't get a crush on someone that I'm not in direct contact with. That's why when sometimes people ask me who I think the most, like the hottest celebrity, I don't know these people. Everyone just looks like a human being. I've been rejected by all 4. Don't worry, I've been rejected by my crushes too. Yeah, I got rejected by my crush and then I just moved away. I was like, It's not actually what happened, but I did fly to another country the moment my crush rejected me. I was like, Yeah, I have fictional crushes. I'm able to get fictional crushes. I just can't crush on a human being if I don't have direct contact with them. Do you think I'm K-pop Dream Artist? I thought it was cool. We watched it together in Discord. Which would be cool. Good song. I sang Golden for Corey's Symphony Symphony concert. Has anyone seen it yet? Oh, I forgot to retweet it. I should retweet it later. I had a part in Golden, which is really cool. You know, that means we're not good at love. Listen, if you guys have heard all my stories and still think that I'm good at love, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, I've invited other people onto a date before, just unknowingly. We are cooked. I am cooked at the very least. I've done the silliest things. I have told someone who was crushing on me who I was crushing on. And it wasn't them. I've done a few a few weird things. I've done a few weird things. I've done a couple of weird things. It's cool. I've accepted it. I have accepted my fate. Being the only person on Earth who hasn't watched it. I mean, if it doesn't seem to be your thing. It took me a really long time to watch it as well. I thought it was a series. Like I thought it was like a new animation series. No, come to find out it's a movie. Come to find out it's a movie. Weird. Yeah, it was really good. My only criticism on it was it didn't have enough time, which was not the fault of the creators by any way. Ooh, damn, you're a high level, aren't you? I just heard that they only got an hour and 30 minutes. Listen, if you only have an hour and 30 minutes and you have to cram a whole bunch of plot in there, I get it, I do. Other than that though, it was really good. I had a good time. I'm not really a K-pop girly, but yeah, I vibe with some of the songs. Yeah, I can't get a crush. I can't get a crush on human beings if I don't know them. Which I know is definitely not the case for everyone. It's just for me. I can't crush on someone. I can't crush on someone from a distance. Like they have to be in my. I have to know them personally. I have to know them personally. Also better than I expected. The songs are definitely really good. I just wish it was a series. There was so much lore that I wanted, and so many parts seemed so rushed. I was like, no. But yeah, I heard that Netflix didn't even want to give them, like they cut down their airtime a lot. So it makes sense that they would have to cut stuff out. So that's not on them. It's not on the creators. I was just really sad. I was just really sad that a lot of stuff seemed like it was cut out. I just wish they had more time. I just wish they had more time. If you're having a crush on someone from a distance, I call it attraction. I think so too. My friends used to call it they used to call it eye candy. Is that a term? They would say they wouldn't call it crush, they'd call it eye candy. So someone that you just enjoy looking at but don't necessarily have like deep feelings for. So sorry, let me drink. Like how you can see my model hold it in my mouth. Yeah, do you guys know the term eye candy? I've always assumed that if you have a crush on someone, it means that romantic feelings are involved, and eye candy is just someone that you like to look at. Like someone who you just think is cute and you like to look at them, but you don't necessarily want to be in a relationship or anything. But like a crush is someone that you hope that you can be in a relationship with? Is that it? At least that's what I think. Does this mean we can never fall for Lyra because they will always be so far? I can't see her. She's too far. Someone hard to look at. I don't know about that one. Ooh, Eyesores of the sun. Eyesore is a good one. I've never really had eye candy either, though. Yeah, I had like one real crush in my life, and that was it. Okay, so this is not the alpha. Which is the one they don't want me to get? Because it's not that one either. Thanks for Sully, welcome. How you doing? I've never found anyone. That's kind of my thing. I don't really. I don't know. I feel like I can identify when someone is. Huh? How do I explain it? I can identify when someone is attractive in the mainstream, but people only become attracted to me after I know what they're like. Like, if I have to form a crush on someone first, then I will start to think that they're attractive. Which is why whenever my friends show me photos of celebrities and they'll be like, isn't this person so hot? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, but... The thing with eye candies, a lot of them, as in like having, and if you have eye candy, then it is, or... I don't know, yeah, exactly! I can recognize conventional attractiveness. I can recognize it, but if you ask me if I find them hot, then no, because I don't know them. I don't know them. How can I find someone hot if I don't know them? Yeah, that is a concept that my friends sometimes they don't really understand. They'll just be like, yeah, but this is a celebrity. I'm like, you what does that mean? What are you trying to tell me? Yeah, I didn't mesh well with my friend group in college, not at all. They just copied off my they just copied off my test. That was basically my one job in the friend group. It was to get good grades. Also not the alpha, man. Well, maybe if I went to P. E? Yeah, I feel like oh, found it! Okay. Yeah, I definitely form feelings for people after they kind of get to know them a little bit, which is why most of the crushes I've always had, well, I've only had one, but they've mostly just been like friends first. I don't think I could do it if we weren't already friends. Denise quality? Who is Denise? Oh, is it that one? Why are there so many alphas here? Who is Denise? Yeah, I love Denise. I'm gonna start telling people my real name is Denise. I'm sorry, my real name actually isn't Megan. My real name is Denise. Denise is a name. I'm Denise. Hi, I'm Denise. My name is Denise. My name is Denise. I am 46 and I know a lot of mature things. For example, taxes, investment opportunities, nest egg, liquefy, liquefy, stocks. I have run out of mature things. I have run out of mature things. Man, you're quick. Here we go. Okay. Please tell me this is the one. Please, is this the one? Yay! Okay, we got it. Are you Denise or the nephew? Yes, I love weird jokes. I keep pressing minus because I think it's the menu button, but that's only because I've been playing Animal Crossing off stream. I've been playing Animal Crossing off stream. I don't know. I've been kind of getting back into it. I don't know if it's something I really want to stream on stream though. Do I know anyone who's called Denise? I think that's all like a... How are you doing? Greg? Do I know a Greg? No, now whenever people say Greg, the only thing that comes to my head is is that one meme? Gregory. You know the one from from Five Nights at Freddy's? Gregory. That was a good meme. It was a good meme. We're gonna lose Say to Animal Crossing. If Animal Crossing ever drops a new game, I just want you guys to know that I'm gonna turn into an Animal Crossing streamer. It's gonna be Animal Crossing 5 streams in a row, and no one can say anything about it. I'm like Bob. I don't know any. Oh, where is she? Oh, I don't know anyone named Bob. Michelle seems like a Greg person. Ow! Bob the Builder is a Bob. That is a Bob. Ooh, do I get to choose which one I catch? Can I catch both? No, I remember in Arceus you could catch both. What's your favorite villager? I love them all equally. That is not true. I don't have a favorite of the favorite though. I have a couple. I have a couple that I really like, but not a favorite of favorite. Fauna is one that I really like. Currently for my island, I'm currently villager hunting for my 8th villager. I'm trying to get Maple. So far it's not going well. It's not going well, but I'm trying to get Maple. I also like Marina, which is the pink octopus. I also like oh my goodness. Can't remember. I kind of like Coco. I know this is a bit of a weird choice. I like Coco though. I know a lot of people think she's scary, but I enjoy the vibes. I enjoy the vibes of Coco. Oh, Judy? Are you talking about Judy? My roommate has Judy. I'm trying to get them to chase their Judy out so they can give me their Judy. I also like Lily the frog. I haven't gotten Lily yet. But my rule for Animal Crossing, like my own self-enforced rule, is to never use amiibos. What villager I get is entirely gonna be based off of luck. I believed in what is Dei in English? Ooh, what is Dei in English? I believe in chance meetings, I guess. And I feel like I only ever end up bonding with a villager if I do villager hunting and I run into them. Because when I do that, sometimes I'll run into a villager that I didn't even like, but then I just found them endearing in that moment, and then I would invite them. I want to do karaoke if I do VTubing, but I feel like my voice isn't cut out for singing yet. Don't worry. Neither's mine. didn't do karaoke streams for the longest time. For those of you who are just joining and are noticing I do karaoke every month. Sorry, every week. It used to be once every year. At some point, you just need to... As long as chat doesn't have any expectations of you, you are good. Oh my goodness, are there Sanrio outfits? I didn't know this. Is there a Cinnamoroll one? Is there a Cinnamoroll one? Is there a Cinnamoroll one? I don't know. I feel like the way I think about karaoke, it's not a concert. You're not giving a concert. Karaoke just has to be fun. If you're having a good time, then yeah, then you're having a good time. At least that's what I think. It's different if you're holding a concert, but if it's just normal karaoke. I don't know. Whenever I go to karaoke with my friends, we mostly just scream songs out. No one really sings seriously. People think you're weird if you sing seriously. It's scary of encounter research. Thank you. I wasn't like this before, but I think after forcing myself to do karaoke streams a couple of times, I'm getting to that point where I tell myself it's not that big of a deal. If you sing something wrong, who cares? I still don't know if I'd be able to do a concert live, but hopefully I'm working up to it. But how many times tell me Cinnamoroll is a dog? Cinnamoroll is a dog. I'm so sorry to tell you this. But yeah, is there a Cinnamoroll? There is. Oh! How do I get this amiibo? How do I get this? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. I gotta look it up. Maybe I can go to my local book off and maybe they'll have it. No, I'm not saying you don't have to sing seriously. I mean it so that karaoke is casual, you know? Hello, welcome. No, this is not the karaoke. I think it's okay if you don't think so hard about. You can only if I was only allowed to play games if I was good at them, we would play no games. If I had to be good at a video game to play it, we would play no games. There would be no games on this channel. Are we models today? I think so. I don't know. Crabs was here earlier on, but I understand what you mean though. I understand what you mean because for the longest time I also didn't do karaoke because I really hated that. Like I felt like every karaoke had to be a perfect singing performance. And then if it wasn't perfect, then I just shouldn't do it. Until you guys informed me that that's not true. Yeah, until you guys informed me that that wasn't true, that you don't care. So I was like, oh, you don't care. Okay. You have to be bad at singing. I am bad at singing, you're right. You feeling? Yeah, I get it. I do get it. That's why I think one of the hardest things for me was to get over that mindset. Cause yeah, now I know it's not true. Now I know it's not true. But I mean, you don't have to do it all that often. You could try doing it like once a month, and then you could do twice a month, and then slowly once you work up the courage to do it, then you can do it on the regular like I do. You have to play game to get good at the. No, you know what I mean. Like some people feel like you have to be good at a game in order to play the game. Or you have to be good at gaming. You know, like, I feel like everyone has a base stat for how good they are at games in general. And I'm pretty much probably... I'm not that bad. Like, I can still finish Hollow Knight and can still finish Silksong, but I'm definitely not up there. And if I wasn't allowed to play a game unless I was good at it, we would play absolutely no game. I don't know. You don't have to be good at a game to have fun with it, though. At least that's what I tell myself. Oh yeah, I saw your PC was fully built. Congratulations. What do you have? I don't know all that much about computers, but I'm going to pretend. I'm going to pretend that I do. CPU in it, I think. Huge, huge! Having a CPU inside is definitely huge. A lot of PCs don't have that. A lot of PCs don't have that. Do you have a GPU too? You should have a GPU. And then once you have all that, you should download some space. You should download an SSD. It'll be huge. It'll be huge. You should definitely download an SSD. Yeah, you should download some RAM too. Okay, good night, Pipu. Have a good night. You should definitely download some RAM. Oh, if the legendary disappears here, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Alright. Just taking a stroll. Man, imagine you're just a deer trying to, Really? The final fight is here? Really? You couldn't have had like a special arena or anything? No? Don't you hate it when you run into a legendary Pokemon on your walk? Really? No, like, cool battle zone or anything? Just a casual fight. What? That's fine, I guess. I'll take it. Thanks for following. Good night. Welcome. I mean, it's cool. Really? Just a random fight in a random wild zone? That's maybe a little... Yeah, just a casual legendary. Yeah, but speaking different, you don't have to. You don't have to. No one has to sub. Only do it if it's within your means and you really want. Were you supposed to weaken the legendary Pokemon in Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield, you had to follow some dudes around, which was the stupidest quest. But then there was a special arena because you had to go all the way back to the Forest of Mystery or something like that. And then you would do the final fight there. That was the vibe. There we go. Ah, really? That's it? That's okay. I'll take it. Following dudes around. Well, that was very underwhelming. Okay, I just like to convince me of this more. Hello, Dip, welcome. Sword Bard and Shield Bird. When I first saw the leaks of the characters, I generally thought it was a meme. Did you catch it? I did. So yeah, that was the thing. Alright. Have you seen my giraffe tights? Because you should. So sorry, let me put on my lip balm. My lips are starting to crack. My lips have been bleeding recently, but that's only because you know when your lips crack and then there's skin and then you bite the... Listen, I know I'm not supposed to, but I do, and they bleed. Okay, got it. My lip balm is milk tea flavored, and I just want to say, takes everything I have to not eat it. Oh, thanks for hydrate. Takes everything I had to not eat it. If not edible, why milk tea flavored, huh? If not edible, why milk tea flavored? Answer me. Please, my brain is so small. Be quiet, it's huge. Oh, peach tea. I love peach tea. Do you have like a specific brand? Mine is called Melty Cream Lip, I think. No, it's not. It's called Mentholatum. It's a Japanese brand, so they probably don't have this in other places. It's called Melty Cream Lip, and it's milk tea flavored. Last time my friend bought me one that was bubble tea flavored, and listen. If not edible, why milk tea flavored? Yeah, this is pretty much the third winter of my life. I'm handling it a lot better than the first winter, but my skin is so dry. It's so dry. I'm not used to it because I'm not the type of girly that does skincare. If Lyra was here, she would beat me up. But yeah, I'm just not a skincare girly. But it's really dry. Did you move? Yeah, I don't live in Japan originally. I moved to Japan 3-4 years ago. So yeah, and then, so that was the first time I ever experienced winter, and I was like, oh, it's dry. I think I experienced a lot of things for the first time. One of the things I experienced for the first time is allergies. Listen, I gone my entire life without having any sort of allergy, okay? And then the spring rolls around. And I experienced what it was like to have a pollen allergy. Because there just isn't, like, pollen allergies are not a thing. Not a thing where it was before. And then... oh, it was not fun! It was not a good time. It was not vibe. It was not vibes. It was not vibe. And then... yeah, I have a little bit of pollen allergy now. Apparently there's some of it in autumn as well, which is not a vibe. I experienced winter for the first time, autumn for the first time. What else? Sakura for the first time. That was 3 years ago. Now everything is, yeah, now everything is, I'm kind of used to it. Kind of not. I don't think, listen, you won't ever know. Until you move here, you will never know. Because I didn't think I had one either. I'm not allergic to anything. Not dust, not anything. And then I came here and they were like, no. Give it a while. You will develop it. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I developed it. But this is apparently a thing. Because everyone in my class, like, that was what my teacher told us. She was like, no, you're gonna develop it, just wait. Out of everyone who comes to Japan, half of the people develop a pollen allergy because most people in their original countries, they don't have this type of pollen that Japan has, so you don't know if you're allergic to it. And then you come here, and then you are! So yeah, turns out I do have one of those. It's not that bad though, I don't get it like really bad, but I do... There was one time I did have it really bad, and for about a week I could not open my eyes. You know when you have a cold and your eyes burn, like there's this burning sensation in your eyes, and then your nose is blocked? That, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Hi, Jamie, welcome. How you doing? When you close them, yeah, and then when I try to force them open, and they burn. And then my teacher was like, do you have a fever? I'm like, no, I don't. But I feel like I have a cold, like I feel sick. But it was like that for 2 weeks, and you can't take a day off because, I was a student before. When I first came here, I was a student, and there's very strict rules. Like, you can't let your attendance drop below 90%. And being sick still docks your attendance. So... basically, you still have to go to school if you were sick, because if it drops below 90, you're kind of in trouble. The only exception is COVID and influenza, because those are counted as... what are they called? They're counted as viral infections. They're counted as viral infections. So if you get a viral infection, you are allowed to skip school and not have your attendance docked. But if you're just normal sick, then you still have to go. So the teacher was like, go home! I'm like, I can't! I can't! I'm trying my best. How long have you had blue and yellow hair? We had it all the time, what do you mean? I didn't change anything, I just changed my tights. Do you like my new tights, Jeremy? Do you like my new tights? Please say yes. You like my new tights? It's a giraffe! It's a giraffe! Thank you. Get back from hours, I'm sorry. I like how tights always gets caught. There you go. Ah! Tights getting caught again! There we go. I still have a spot. Chickenpox? I had chickenpox when I was a baby. My mom said I had it when I was like 1. And then, so I don't remember. I don't remember. Stop saying tights! I have to allow it manually. What was I talking about? Yeah, chickenpox. I had chickenpox when I was a baby, so I don't remember any of it. Which according to my mom is really good, because apparently she just put mittens on me. You know, like the little baby gloves? She put baby gloves on me, and then I was good. Is leggings? No, leggings is fine. I think it's just tight. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a weird word for Automa to ban. Yeah, there we go. Let's just call it leggings then. Let's call it leggings. I have a spot from it. I have a scar. I didn't know I had this scar, by the way. I have a scar at the back of my left ear. Cause when I was a baby. Once again, this was when I was a baby. I can't remember. Okay, stop saying tight! When I was a baby, I had surgery on my left ear. And I didn't know I had a scar from it until... You guys remember the time I got an ear infection? I had an ear infection and I went to the hospital to get it checked. No, it was a fungal infection. I had a fungal infection. And they asked me, do you have a history of surgery? And I was like, yes. And then she looked at the back of my left ear and then she saw a scar. And I was like, oh, so this is the scar. I'm like, I have a scar? She's like, oh yeah, I can see the scar. I'm like, oh, really? Because apparently she checked my medical records and it's like, oh, you had a surgery. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, when I was really young, ear infection. No. This was a long time ago. I think it was like 2 years ago, right, chat? We had a fungal infection. I started losing hearing in my left ear, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And then when I stuck a Q-tip in it, it came out black, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And then my ear started hurting, so I went to the hospital, and then they put a camera in it, and she was like, oh, it's a fungal infection. And then they put a vacuum cleaner in my ear, even like, and then they sucked out all the fungus, and then I asked her if I could keep it, and she said no. I was like, alright. And then they put a cream in my ear, that I had to keep in for about a week. It was like some type of antibiotics, and then I went back after a week, and then they cleaned up the cream, and I was good. But yeah, they were worried because before they knew it was an infection, I was talking about like pain, and they were worried it was something else, so they asked me for my surgical history. I was like, oh, I had surgery, but it was like when I was really small. Yeah, apparently when I was a baby, apparently there was like a huge water bubble at the back of my left ear. And then it kept growing. And my mom was like, what is happening? And then she took me to the doctor, and then they said that they would put me in surgery. So they cut open and then they drained the water out, is what I was told. And then apparently I was barely at the age to be put under general anesthesia. Like, I barely meet the threshold for it. And she was super worried because I wouldn't wake up for like a really long time, because I was very small. Like, apparently it took me a really long time to wake up, just because of the amount of anesthesia. But I don't remember any of this, by the way. I was very small. I just know because my mom has like a photo of me in the hospital. That is the only other time I've ever been hospitalized. That's the only time. And then when I was in elementary school, one time I broke my arm, but I wasn't held overnight. They just bundled me up and it's like, hi. Not the pet fungus. I know. I wanted to take it home. I wanted to show you guys my fungus. It was pretty wild though, because they put the camera in my ear, and so you would sit on the chair, right? Because this was a hospital for ear stuff. Like, it wasn't a general hospital. So they had all the equipment, and then you would sit on the chair, and there was a TV in front of you. And then I could see her put the camera in my ear, and I could see what was happening on the screen. And I was like, whoa! Yeah, it was not the color of a normal ear. Let's just say that. I was like, whoa! And then she sucked out the fungus. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This sounds familiar. Yeah, I've talked about this before. I have a lot of weird things with my ears. Even now, my left ear has... But my left ear is always one of issues. Do you guys remember when I talked about... the fact that for a good amount of time, I started hearing sounds in my left ear that weren't actually there. It magically fixed itself in the past 2 years, but I used to have this problem where I would hear sounds in my ear, and then I went to the hospital for that, and then they did a CT scan. And apparently my blood vessel, which is very close to my eardrum, was like, And then sometimes in my, what do you call, like, your earlobes? In my left ear in the earlobes, like, I think now there's a little bit... Yeah, there's a lump in my earlobe right now. It hurts when I touch it. I've always had these, though, but they go away after a couple of days. But I've always had, like, little abscesses in my ears. That's why, this is why I do not have my ears pierced. This is why I don't have my ears pierced. It's because I'm already so prone to infection. I don't want to make it worse. Like, if I get my ears pierced, I'm gonna get a nasty infection. Like, I already know. I'm already getting infections in, like, my normal everyday life. If I try to do something like an ear piercing, I'm gonna get an infection. I already know. Sometimes I hear sounds in my headphones without any audio playing. Sometimes your brain does play tricks on you. Is that why? Yes. Because I love earrings. I've always wanted to wear earrings. I love earrings. I love accessories. But I can't wear them. I can wear clip-ons. Sometimes I wear clip-ons. But if you guys have ever worn clip-ons, you know they're extremely uncomfortable. They hurt so bad. So I try not to. But if it's an occasion, you know, maybe it's my birthday and we're going out for a birthday dinner, then maybe I'll put some earrings on. But often I just normally stick to like a ring or a bracelet or a necklace. Ooh, an eyebrow piercing. Does it still snag to this day? Am I baby to say that I'm kind of scared about piercing? Cause a lot of my friends, you get pierced as a baby. Like, it's very, very common for you to get your ear pierced as a baby. It's extremely common. All of my friends were pierced as a baby. But my mom didn't do it for the same reason, because I had to have the surgery on my ear, and she was like, oh, I'm not messing with her ears. So she didn't do it. And so now, as a grown adult with an understanding of pain and fear, I now have to decide if I want my ears pierced or not. I have a friend who like got hers pierced. She got her, what's it called? Is it a septum? Is it called a septum? Like the upper part of your ear? Is that a septum? I don't know. Is that your nose? The upper part of your ear, where the cartilage is? She got that pierced. I'm like, whoa. Like, wow! I could not do that. Even if it doesn't hurt that much, it's an emotional thing. Right? Like, I feel some sort of way about it emotionally. It's kind of like when you're going to get an injection. The weight is more painful than the actual injection itself, you know? Because you're kind of like psyching yourself up in your head. You're like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, I don't. I've always been kind of okay with injections. I've never really been scared of injections. Mostly kind of okay with that. But piercings, it scares me. You know what scares me even more? I went to Donkey's, like you know what Don and Donkey is? It's like it's just a store here, okay? And they were selling like pierce it yourself ear piercing kits. I'm like, people do this on their own? Not even like at a store or something? But yeah, they were selling actual kits where you could pierce your own ears at home. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Doing privacy. Yeah, you get an in-school checkup. I remember one of my friends, I remember this really, really clearly. It was the very first one. I think it was in 3rd grade-ish. I think we were 8. And it was our very first injection, right? Like our very first injection of the year. Of our lives that we remember. And my friend, she was like trying to be strong. She's like, oh, There's nothing scary about injections. I don't know why you guys are so scared. Why you guys are so scared. It's just a needle. It's just a needle. And when it came up to her turn, she was screaming, crying. Like 5 nurses had to hold her down in a chair, kind of. It was so bad. And I remember this very clearly. There's this thing that the nurses would do. Thanks for following, Panda. Welcome. How are you doing? There is something that the nurses did. Okay, so one nurse would hold your arm, and the other one had this thing in her had this like liquid in her jar. And then she said, okay, open your mouth. And I opened my mouth, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna put this liquid in your mouth. I want you to taste it for 3 seconds, and then I want you to tell me how it tastes. And I was like, okay. And it tasted, oh, there we go, we got the cat ears. And I was like, okay, I understand the assignment. And then she put the thing in my mouth. And it was both bitter and sour. Like extreme bitterness and sourness. And I was like, oh! And then once I opened my eyes, the injection was over. I never understood what it was as a child. I thought that they were just giving us medicine. And then now, as an adult, I realized that it's to distract us from the pain. Because the moment she dropped it in my mouth, the other nurse injected me. And I didn't even feel it. I was like so focused on this horrible, horrible taste in my mouth. And I was like, oh, it's sour and it's bitter. And she's like, yeah, it is. Good job. And then she gave me a candy to like wash away the taste. Yeah, I thought it was really, really smart. I was like, oh, they know how to deal with children. We are very easily distracted. I used to remember that. And then all the conversation in the class was like, ooh, what is the thing that you... And the interesting thing was that everyone came back with a different answer for what the thing tasted like. So I think they had multiple vials. Because, yeah, everyone had a different answer. I don't know if, like, some people's taste buds were just weird, but, everyone had a different answer. Someone was like, oh, it was super sweet. So I think maybe they had, like, different, they had different liquids for everybody. Yeah. And then we all, like, discussing it. We were like, how did it taste like? Didn't it taste super bad? Thank the follow for now. How are you doing? Oh, the COVID vaccine? The COVID vaccine was pretty okay for me. I took it 3 times because we were required to take it 3 times. Yeah, it didn't hurt. The only thing about the COVID vaccine that hurt a lot was after. The day after the vaccine, my arm hurt so bad. I was like, whoa, what is this? Did anyone else experience that? Right. The day after, like the 2nd or the 3rd day is the worst. The injection itself doesn't hurt. It was after. It was after that hurt really, really bad. I was like, oh. Maybe she had that as children. We were just told. Yeah, we were told like, oh, it's like a mosquito bite. But yeah, the nurses, honestly, they only did it once though. They only did it for the first year when we were 8-year-olds. When we turned 10, we had to take one. If I remember correctly, it was 8, 10, and 12 that we had to take it. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it was 8, 10, and 12. And then they only did that for the very first time. I don't know if they use like specific... I don't know if they used a thicker syringe because it's something medical and they had to inject more in one go or something. That one I'm not really sure. But yeah, I don't really remember the small ones hurting that much. Or like, sorry, when I was in elementary school, I don't remember them hurting that much. I just remember the taste. Even till this day, I remember the taste of that liquid. It was so bad. It was so bad. But it was really smart. It was really smart of them to do. I mean, there were still kids that were scared of the needles, though. Which is valid. Have you ever gotten COVID? No, I've never gotten it. One time my mom got it though. But yeah, we lived in the same house back then. But no, I never got it. I was lucky that way, I guess. Simulator? I do not want to do that. Chickenpox vaccines are administered in the belly. That one I'm not too sure. I was a baby when I got my chickenpox vaccine. You get most of your vaccines as a child. You get most of your vaccines as a child. You get one at 8, one at 10, and one at 12. And then everything else from there is optional. I think. I just remember I had 3 injections in my school when I was in elementary school. And then the COVID ones, which we had to get when that became a thing. Wait, I think there's a tuberculosis. Oh no, I got a tuberculosis vaccine. Before I came to Japan. No. Before I went to Japan for my very first exchange program. In 2019, I came here one time for an exchange program. And we were required to take a tuberculosis vaccine. I'm like, tuberculosis? Like, do we not all already have that? A tuberculosis vaccine? But yeah, I had to take a TB vaccine, which I don't know, I just assumed that we all had TB vaccine. At least it wasn't something I was thinking about. What is attack? Oh, I see. But yeah, apparently to enter Japan, they required, or like the school specifically, they required like a piece of paper to say that you have gotten a TB vaccine, or like a specific TB vaccine. You have to be isolated for when my mom got it. Oh, I see. He's frozen. Come on, you good? When my mom got it, it was already pretty late in the whole COVID thing, so it wasn't really. I'm trying to remember. I mean, she stayed at home. That was the thing. Wait, can I not just unfreeze them? She stayed at home, but we weren't locked in our houses anymore. That was it. We weren't locked because there was a period of time where if you had COVID, you were going to the hospital like straight away. You had to be held in the hospital. I had a couple of friends who got COVID in the first like few months, and they spent the first days in the hospital. And then that's when my school shut down. Cause I think a couple kids in college got it, and then those kids were sent to the hospital, and then my school shut down. But yeah, by the time my mom got it, it was like it was pretty common at this point. Like if you had it, just recover at home. You don't have to go to the hospital, kind of thing. I never got vaccines at 8. The only vaccines I got at 12. Wait, you got a COVID vaccine when you were 12? No, wait. COVID was 5 years ago. Oh, I guess it's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess that is valid. Sorry, I just know COVID was 5 years ago? Sorry, in my mind it was like 2 years ago. In my mind I was like, huh? Like wait, that's so funny. I thought COVID was 5 years. Oh my goodness. COVID is 5 years ago. What? That's wild. Oh, I should have leveled in my bad. Okay, wait, let me heal them. Oh no, they're good. What? What? Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta earn it again if I... Oh. That's an extremely annoying system. Alright, well, I guess it's fine. Ooh, that is wild! Man! Yeah, so you got them when you were 12. Wow. Yeah, now that... Because, yeah, I was in college when it happened. That was a wild time. Yeah, it's technically... Yeah, it did start in late 2019. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Fun fact, you know how I talked about I went for, Yeah, okay, so I went to Japan in 2019 for a summer exchange program. And then in that exact same year, I was actually supposed to go to America for a different exchange program. And then COVID happened. So I was the last batch of students for that specific exchange program to Japan. We were the last batch of students. And yeah, I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I really wanted to go. I mean, I really wanted to go to the American one as well, but that one didn't work out. Yeah, it was 6 years ago. Oh, that's wild. Oh, that's wild. Man, sorry, You saying that you were 12 when COVID happened, like, set off something in my brain. I was like, what? How is that possible? Then I was like, yeah, if you're like 18 or 17, then 5 years ago you were 13. That's okay. Sorry, I need to get over it. Oh yeah, because my cousins were that age too. They were also baby when COVID happened. Yeah, you weren't old enough to do stuff. For me, it did change my life, but I would say it changed my life in a very positive way. But I can only say that because I was fortunate enough to not lose anybody. So, I can say that it was, but I do know people who lost family to COVID. The lockdown happened when I was 12. I was in college when it happened, which is wild to say. So yeah, I basically I don't want to say missed out on college. Because I don't really think I missed out, but yeah, a lot of my college was online. I got to experience maybe like a year of actual college, and then everything went online. Same with my roommates. My roommate's little brother did the entire 3 years of college online. Which honestly, it's just such a bummer. I feel so bad for everyone who had all 3 colleges online. It was a bit older. Yeah, I was a little bit older, so that's when I kind of, because I was in Utaite, or like Yotaite before that, so I always have kind of been chronically online since a young age. But then in 2019, that's kind of when VTubing started to become a thing, and I was like, oh, that seems like a fun thing I can do. And then I did. And then I did do that. Graduation online, I was one of the groups that managed to do the very first graduation in person after everything was over. Yeah, it was like live streamed and everything, but I don't know. We still had to wear masks and everything, and then we would have to take off the mask when we went on stage, those type of things. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy college, and I didn't really enjoy high school, so graduations for me were just like, I'd rather not go. Yeah, I was actually banking on an online graduation. I was like, oh, then I don't have to go. I hate graduations. I genuinely do. But that's because I've either always had no friends or I've been bullied. So graduations are just kind of like, oh, finally. And I've never really had anyone come to my graduation either. So I don't know. I don't feel very positively about graduating. But still, just because I don't feel that way doesn't mean that other people don't. So I really do feel bad for people who didn't get to have their full graduation experience because of this. Thank the Falvent, welcome. I was in quarantine back during the Ebola breakout because of being in the military. I remember quarantining from something called this didn't happen in a lot of countries though. Wait, it was called what's it called? Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Because I have experienced one. Where's my phone? I've experienced one other outbreak in my life. I just remember being very young, and my mom told me about it, and like I kind of remember it, but also like not really. Because I was a baby when this happened. Okay, it's called SARS. Yes, that's it. That's good. It was called SARS. And I think I was a toddler. Like, I somewhat remember this happening, but I don't really remember it. And I remember that my mom, because when COVID happened, my mom, she was like, do you remember SARS? Like, were you old enough? Do you have memories of SARS? And I was like, yeah, I kind of remember. And my mom told me that she was really, really scared because I was a baby. And, you know, if you're a baby, you're in a dangerous age group for something like that. And then so she pulled me out of all of my schools. Like, she pulled me out of, I think I was in playgroup or something. She pulled me out and she was like, no. But apparently my mom was like really freaked out. Wasn't SARS in 2014? No, I think that's, I think 2014 is, H1N1. I think that was slightly different. But yeah, she, SARS, yeah, it happened when I was a baby, and my mom, she was like, no! And then she pulled me out of all my schools. She was like, we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Oh no, H1N1 was 2009. Okay, so then I don't know. I don't know what the 2015 one is then. But yeah, those were the big events. I don't remember H1N1 being as serious. I remember still going to school, but I distinctly remember that there was one day where there was only 2 people in class and I was one of them. And the teacher was like, well, and then we just watched movies the entire time. But yeah, I heard that SARS was very serious. Like, my mom was genuinely afraid for my life, because if you're a baby and you get infected, like, that's it. So, yeah, that's when she, she was like, no. She pulled me out of all my school. Because I don't know if there, was there like a cure for it back then? I don't know. I don't remember a lot about it. Like I said, I only have vague memories of not having to go to playgroup anymore, and I was like very happy. But like, I also didn't understand why I was being like taken out of school. I just know that I was happy about it. Oh, sorry, not cure. What's it called? Like vaccine. Yeah. I don't remember if there was a vaccine that we took for it or not. I don't remember if there was like an active vaccine. But I'm assuming my mom probably got me injected for everything. Yeah, she was very on the nose about that type of thing. Yeah, I don't think it was that. Oh, well, how am I yeah, I remember class getting suspended, and then we had this thing where every morning we would have to take our temperature first thing in the morning. So we would they gave everyone thermometers, and then we would have to bring a thermometer every single day, and then we would have to take our temperature. And if we clocked a 36.7 and higher, we would be, like, they would call our parents and we'd have to be taken home. And yeah. That's the only one I remember. SARS, I was not old enough to remember. I just know my mom talking about it and like talking about how bad it was. Cause she said that the whole COVID thing, she was like, oh, it's SARS all over again. And I'm like, SARS? But yeah, those are the only 2 I remember. But yeah, COVID I experienced as an adult. As a semi-adult, I guess. It is kind of wild to think about though. That was 5 years ago. Man, if that hadn't happened, I genuinely would not have. I don't think I'd ever have moved to Japan. It's kind of weird how things turn out sometimes. They don't press, I get more confused. Very good, very good. Very good. We do enjoy confusing people here. Oh, 73, cute. Maybe it's time for me to take suggestions for redeems again. I think it's been a while. You wish you were older? When you get older? When you were, how old am I? When you're 46? No, when I'm 36. When you're 36, you'll be like, oh, I wish I was younger. Treasure it. Y'all wanna get confused? Play Kingdom Hearts. Honestly, I do have an interest. My roommate loves Kingdom Hearts, by the way. They were like, I'll lend you my Steam account. You can play it. I just don't know. I just don't know if people are things. I'm fading Megan. Hello, Megan36. Yes, my name is Megan, and I'm 36. Correct. Yeah. Oh, just a bit earlier? Why? If COVID didn't happen, I probably would have been a normie and didn't discover VTubers. Same. If COVID didn't happen, I'd probably just continue to be... an Utaike, and maybe I would have started VTubing. Well, no, I probably would have started VTubing anyway, but I probably would have started later than I did. And if I didn't start VTubing, I wouldn't have met my roommate, and then I wouldn't have been able to move here. So that is also a very large life decision that COVID affected. I discovered VTubers when I was in the middle of an online class. Valid. I too did one of a funny thing in an online class. If you didn't become a VTuber, crabs and henna, yeah, I exposed them, didn't I? Thank you, hydrate. Yeah, for those of you who are new and don't know, our two mods, Crabs and Henna, they found their way to a Seion Aera stream separately. And then they got to know each other, you know, as like Nebulites in the Seion Aera chat. And then they got modded, and then they found out they were cousins. Wild! And I thought they were joking. I thought they were memeing. They were like, "Oh my goodness, we're cousins. We're cousins." And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was kind of like, "Oh, you know, she's my sister," you know? And then they were like, "No. We're actually cousins. Like, we're related. We recently found out we're related." Wild. That's the best lore. It really is. It really is. It's one of the best lores ever in the Nebu Nation. Like, can you imagine that you're just related? Yeah, they went to their aunt's wedding. They found out they were related. It was a good meme. It was a good meme. Can you imagine? Can you imagine someone like? Can you imagine if you found out like I was your cousin? Like, you know how wild that would be? Like someone you know online under a completely different name. And then you're related. Man, I really hope my cousins actually my cousins would never recognize me even if they found me. The only way I could tell myself is if I talk about my dog, because they know my dog. So if I talk and show photos of my dog, they'll be like, "Wait, that's our cousin's dog." And then I would kind of tell myself, but otherwise there's no way they'll figure it out. I'm pretty confident on that. You say Nebulite inside jokes and family gatherings. Wild. You're the only one. Very good. Yeah, I don't think anyone in my family really is. It's why it's easier for me to pretend it doesn't exist. But I think it's also because my cousins, we are pretty wide age range. Like, those that are older than me are very much older than me. And then those that are younger than me are like very much younger than me. So I think naturally we are just like different generations of people. Which is pretty cool. Ooh, I haven't seen my cousins in a very long time though. I probably will go home for like a month next year. I'm thinking like January to March. I haven't really planned it out yet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to move all my stream equipment. Probably not all of it. I'll just move like my mic and a few other things. And then we should be good. Yeah, because most of them recruit from the US or like a Western facing time zones, or they require you to stream in a Western facing time zone. So most of them they do stream in the morning. It's only the JP ones that stream in the same time I do because yeah, I stream in the JP time zone. I think of all my close cousins, I'm the most terminally ill online, despite not being the youngest. I think my baby cousins, they're also terminally online, but I think it's a different type. Like they watch like Roblox Let's Plays, and they watch like Genshin Let's Plays. So it's a bit of a different space. They're in a different space than me. If that makes sense. I'm also very thankful to Essay because if I didn't meet her, I never met my Captain Yoshi. Thank you, Sadness. Thank you. Do you guys ever think about how it's wild? If I wasn't, I talk about this often, but if I hadn't streamed this one game on this one day, then I would never have met this person. I think about this a lot. And that's why this is why I hate canceling a stream, because I will think about it. I will think about if I hadn't canceled the stream, I could have met another person who would just be, you know, like a core person in the community. I could have let that chance go. And I hate thinking about it. Cause you know, everyone has a first stream. And then from that first stream, we get more regular people. And then I'm like, no, what if I took away so much first stream? Maybe I should start streaming in Japanese. I've thought about it. I've thought about actively going to get Japanese stream collabs because I do know a lot of JP VTubers. The problem is, yeah, you guys won't be able to understand it, and that's kind of a bummer. I might pick it up. Have you considered taking it as a third language in high school? Because I know you can do that. I took it as a third language in high school for 3 years, and then I took it officially in like an actual language. Oh, yours doesn't have third language. Oh no, that's a bummer. But yeah, then again, I guess based on which high school you're in, it's also oh, they have elective. But yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, no, that's a little bit different. Yeah. Cause yeah, mine had classes that you can just take for fun if you wanted to. It would do nothing for your grades. It was just like a for fun thing. But I was taking it for fun. And then I started learning back in high school. And then once I graduated high school, I started to take it officially in like a language school. And then yeah. And then I started speaking it. And here we are. But yeah, I don't know. At first I just learned it because you guys know this. I'm very, very into otome games. That is my thing. I like a good otome game. And then back then there was very, very little otome games that would ever get translated into English. Like barely any. So I was like, huh, if I learn Japanese, because I was already into like anime and stuff like that. If I learn Japanese, then I can play the games without any translation. And that was like the original motivation. And then as I started to get older and then you start to have to think about jobs, I was like, huh, having a third language could look good on the resume, you know? Like if someone was looking for someone who speaks both Mandarin, English, and Japanese, then I'll be like, hey, I speak 3 languages. So then I started to take it for that reason. And then eventually it came to the point where, oh, I'm moving. Well, that's perfect because I've already been studying this language for years. For years. Yeah, a lot of people in my class, this is not in Japan, this is back home. A lot of people in my class were starting a 4th-year job, or their job was paying them to learn because they already worked in a Japanese company, so their job was like sponsoring them to learn Japanese. I was the only child in that class. Most people were adults. I was just a child. Yeah, and then I took my N3 in I believe I took my N3 2019. I took my N2. I didn't take my N2 in Japan. So I took my N2 the year after, 2020. Or 2021. And then I was forced to take the N1 last year, so I took that. I had a similar reason to being interested in Japanese is to watch anime in the background. I can't do that, but I think I've learned. Do you guys know that even when I watch shows in English, I need subtitles? It's not because I need it, but because I like to read. It's M1. Yeah, I passed the M1 last year. What was I talking about? Sorry. What was I talking about? The subtitles. Yeah, I like to watch a show with subtitles, even if I understand the language. Does anyone else do that? Like, I can't watch a movie or like a show in English if there's no English subtitles. I mean, I can, but it's just uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable because then I feel like I have to actually listen. So yeah, figured out the subtitle thing was not a huge plus. I've learned more JP through watching JP VTubers in a year than listening. Honestly, you do pick up a lot of vocabulary. Hi, Chewbacca, welcome. How's your stream? How are you doing? You can't relate, really? I need some, especially when you watch some shows and they have like you know, they have British English and they have a strong accent. I need subtitles. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, my mod's do be EP. Okay, hold on. I got you, Chewbacca. I can spell your name correctly. There we go. How's Warhammer? Welcome. Yeah, my Mandarin is horrible too. I can engage in normal conversation with like my grandmother, but otherwise, but yeah, sometimes what you're saying. Also, I feel like sometimes in a lot of movies, there's also scenes where they just like mumble, or what they said isn't exactly clear. Like it's like, huh, what'd you say? And I don't necessarily want to rewind. So I do just like having the subtitles. How you doing? I'm doing good! I managed to get to work on time today, which is very huge. Do you have problems understanding lyrics and songs? Yes, I do. I don't listen to English songs at all, but I do remember a couple of songs where I would hear them in a mall and I'm like, what are you saying? What? What? What was that one song? Hold on, let me try to jog my memory. Okay, you guys know that one meme song? When we played Snow Halation and there was this meme song. Shoot, I don't know the name. It's like a melody in my head. Do you guys know the one? Someone please help. There is this meme, it was like Snow Halation, but it's something as the melody in my head or something like that. Yeah, that's the one, Hollow. And, okay, so my friend, she's into E-pop. Like, she enjoys E-pop. And then every single time, we don't do this anymore, but last time we would always, like, play Minecraft on Discord together, and she would, like, just play songs on her YouTube for us to listen to as we played Minecraft. And and she played that song, and I could have sworn that there was like some lyrics at the end of the chorus that sounded like my eyeballs on a plate. And I'm like, what is he saying about? And every single time I would hear that line, he would be like my eyeballs on a plate, and I'm like, what does this mean? What does like my eyeballs on a plate mean? Only for me to look it up, and it's not it. It's not the line. The actual line is something on replay. So I don't know how I heard that. But listen, sometimes you need subtitles. Subtitles are good sometimes. Cause I don't know what people be singing. I don't know. I feel like it's often harder to hear out lyrics in songs because they don't come with the usual intonations that speaking does. Right? Does that make sense? You guys know what I mean? Like when I say something like, you guys know what I mean? There's a specific intonation that comes with it that helps you guess what I'm talking about. Or there's a certain context that lets you guess what I'm talking about. But if it's just a song, sometimes like, what? And they didn't sing it in tunes. I'm like, what? And then if you're singing, sometimes you also do have to sacrifice certain syllables. Depending on how the song is going. And then you're like, what? Oh, and SMP, I do miss Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. I miss Minecraft. I miss playing Minecraft. I don't know. I feel like Minecraft would only really be fun with people, though. I don't know if I want to exactly... I don't know. I do kind of miss it. The thing is that the moderation that comes with SMP, sometimes it kind of goes over my head. I kind of don't really want to think about the moderation. Mostly everyone... Yeah, I didn't really use Mandarin a lot as a child. Yeah, so also, when you learn Japanese, you do start to get worse at it because they share so many words that sometimes you're like, wait, is this Mandarin or is this Japanese? Then when you try to read, it's the same word, and I'm like, oh wait, how do I read this? Is this reading or is it this reading? Is this Japanese? So yeah, the moment I started learning Japanese, I got instantly worse. Instantly worse. But then again, I don't use it that much. Your school system returned to 2 semesters a year. What was it before? 4? No, isn't that a bad thing? Doesn't that mean you only get 2 breaks a year? Because you get like semester breaks, right? 3? Do you have like less breaks now? Because that's kind of a bad deal. That's kind of a bummer. Because I know we're... Ooh, I wonder when everyone... Is it normal? No. My school had 4 semesters a year. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. And then we had, I think we had 3... We had about 3 holidays each year, I think. We had 1 in March, 1 in July, and then 1 in December. I think. I don't remember. But yeah, 2 semesters is a lot. Oh, 2 terms is 1 semester. Oh, okay, then that is normal. Sorry, I was mixing up terms and semesters. My bad. Yeah. Sorry, I was mixing up terms and semesters. I just hope that you at least get a long break, though. A long break. I want a long break. But yeah, when I was studying in Japan, like a couple years ago, our breaks were so short. I say a couple years ago, but we only graduated this year. Our breaks were always so short. It was barely enough time for me to like go home. Yeah, you've got no school for a few months. It starts back up in January. I gotta go. Okay, Melody, thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Having 3 hours. That's... I'll do this final quest and then we'll call it. We gotta pack some merch on Wednesday. I'm actually very excited for this merch packing. I have a lot of fun. Oh, yes, in April since you're done with nationals already. Oh, okay. Ooh, are you waiting for the results on that? Ooh. Must be nerve-wracking, huh? Hopefully, no, you're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. Listen, no matter, oh, you have an early acceptance, that's huge. So, my records, yeah, I get you. The brains are connecting, I understand. If it is what I think it is, you'll be fine. It's gonna be good. Oh, you have a national exam too? Hang in there. Oh yeah, because if you fail English. I have you in my thoughts. You're gonna do good. I believe in you. The not being able to fail English is such a weird requirement. I don't know if it's just me. I just feel it's a weird requirement. Yeah, because if you fail English, then your other grades don't matter, which is kind of a weird system, but okay. That's weird. Yeah, I didn't know you still had that. I can speak a good... Yeah, what are you gonna do essays about? I feel like sometimes language exams can be so weird. Like, you have to read an essay and then, what was Sally thinking? I don't know what Sally's thinking. I'm very good at linguistics normally. Like, I normally score highest for stuff like English and literature. But I do genuinely hate it how sometimes when they grade you, they only care about what the right answer is. They don't care about your train of thought. Like, they don't care if your train of thought is correct. They only look at the score sheet and if you pick the correct answer or not, which I hate. Because my answer is valid. My answer is valid. It's just not what's on the score sheet. That's what I always hate about stuff like English or like linguistics, because there can be so many answers. And there can be so many valid, correct answers, but they only care what's on the score sheet. And then if you don't have what is on the score sheet, you get it wrong. It's like, what do you mean? Like, how is my answer not correct? But yeah, I got into a lot of arguments with English teachers about this. I'm a persistent girly, okay? But yeah, that's why I ended up doing really good on tests that just needed you to state your opinion on something. Like ethics or literature, like things that you could just like straight out state your opinion, and then the teacher would grade you based on if your opinion is like, if your thought process is well thought out. I would always do really good with those, because then I could just straight out say my opinion, and I don't have to care if my opinion is correct or not, because it's my opinion. Yeah, I did really good in ethics, really good. I didn't enjoy ethics, but this is in college, by the way, college. I didn't enjoy ethics. But I was really good at it. My teacher really liked me. Because I like to yap. Social studies is not a vibe. Yeah, that's not a vibe. You gotta write a lot. But yeah, you got 10 minutes to write an entire essay. I was trained because I take literature, so I'm very good at writing essays very quick. But it was still rough. It was still pretty rough. Man, I want a Metagross. Where can I get a Metagross? My essays would always start out looking really nice, and then we would reach the end of it, and then it would look like chicken scratch because I'm rushing. I had a good time though. Literature was always really fun for me. We didn't get a lot of fun books though, unfortunately. We didn't get to do like Romeo and Juliet or anything like that. We gotta solve the questions in a minute. Is that about math? I was horrible at math. I got the worst grade for math by far, but yeah, it didn't really matter because I was good at everything else. I just wasn't good at math specifically. But as far as school goes, as long as you're okay with the other subjects, then you're good. Like, you don't have to be good at everything, as long as you're good at the ones that matter. Here we go. You loved math? I feel like back then you were either a math and science person or you were like an arts and linguistic person. I really liked stuff like English, art, literature. What else did we have? Ooh, what else did we have? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, those were kind of the... Beat every rogue mega evolved Pokemon. Do I want to do that? I would do that. Those were kind of the subjects that I really, really liked. Okay, 2 math and science and then humanities. So that's a 5. Yeah, I didn't take the exam for art. I just took it as like a side thing that I wanted to do for fun. I didn't take the exam for it though. Oh, that's you're in high school, yes? Geology and astrology? What? Really? What? Geology and astrology? What school do you go to? How do I get in there? How do I get in there? That sounds like fun. Oh, not geology. I could do geology. I like some rocks. I like rocks. I enjoy rocks. I could do some geology. Geology is about rocks, yes? No, that is wild. Do you get graded for all of this? Like, do you have to take national exams for every single one of those subjects to go to? I'm assuming college, right? To go to college? Because that is wild. Oh, you don't have to. Okay. So some of them are like serious subjects, and then some of them you're kind of like taking for fun. Yeah. Yeah, astronomy seems pretty cool. I'd want to learn it. Astronomy, geology. What else did you list? Gonna scroll. What else did you list? Business administration. Business administration. Ooh, what did I teach you in health class? Astrology is no. Astrology, like actually studying the stars, not like I'm a Gemini. No, not that. Oh, astronomy. Yeah. Sorry. We're talking about astronomy. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, no, you're correct. I mixed up the words. Astronomy. You're right. Astronomy. What do you learn in the health class? We had health class, but our health class was sex ed, and we had to learn about like proteins and calories and stuff like that. Yeah, that was our health class. Do you have any of that? Is that it? That was what we had in our health classes. Yeah, it's just Arabic, math, chemistry, physics. Oh, no math? Oh, sorry, you said math. Sorry. I can read. Ooh, that's a lot of sciences. Right? That's so many. Wait, so you only have one type of math? Like math is just math? There's not like different types of math? It's just one math? Okay. I can't approve that, but I can read them. Sex ed is under biology. Okay. Oh, sex ed is under biology. Yeah. I think sex ed is... Okay, so in high school we had one class of sex ed that was under biology. And then when I was in college, we had health. I think it was like Health 105 or something, where we had to learn about calories, protein, how much protein should you have in a day? How do you eat healthy? That type of thing. Which was mandatory by the school for some reason. Other types of math would just put under math. Really? So you just get one math exam? Okay. I think for me, my math was split into 2 different types. So we had to take 2 math exams, which was kind of a bummer. Because I hate math. But then again, I guess our English ones too. You would have the test sections, and then you would have the listening sections, you would have the essay sections, you would have the speaking sections, stuff like that. I still like how silly this guy looks. Big fan. Have I Dragonite Mega Evolve? Okay, not yet. Unless I am free! What? Okay, go! Go, my dude! Oh, boy! Oh, now you can Mega Evolve. Pleasant Thought is meant to be Mario Odyssey. I have not played Mario. I've only played one Mario game, and that was because a friend bought Mario Party to an off collab once, and we played Mario Party for a little bit. That is unfortunately all we got. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to have any consoles as a kid. My mom was very strict about that. There you go, huge. Oh, I just realized I just said by I am free. The ads ended. Okay, let's do okay, we'll do all of them. Yeah, I have a good amount of time today. We'll do them all and then we'll call it a night. I'm looking forward to packing merch. So I don't know, packing merch for you guys is so fun. I love it. I love packing merch. Like, sure, it takes time, but I like it. It's fun. And sure, it's a little embarrassing when you go into the post office and you have like 500 packages and you're like, excuse me. Big fan. By the way, he runs. Bro is so silly. I love this. His hands are so small. Ooh, did I tell you guys the other day I went to a national... Is it national history? No, I went to like a museum that shows bones. I feel like I'm not saying this right. The Museum of Bones? What's it called? What's the bone? The Bone Dinosaur Museum. I went to the Bone Dinosaur Museum. There is a bone dinosaur museum in Ueno, and I went the other day because my roommate loves stuff like that. They love history. Oh my god, Blue Rebel, look at... How are you doing? Yeah, my roommate is like a big history fan, so we went to the Bone Dinosaur Museum. Lots of bone dinosaurs. Very huge, very huge. Do you guys know that there were so many big animals back then? We saw like a centipede that was 8 meters long. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. There is a centipede that was like 8 meters long. I can't do that. Thank goodness they're not around anymore. If I saw a centipede that was 8 meters long, I would just explode. What else did they have? They had like a lobster that was also 8 meters long. Did you guys know that in the past a lot of animals were very huge? Yeah, I don't know why evolution has made animals so small now. My roommate says it's because of changes in gravity. I'm willing to believe them because they're a lot smarter than me. Yeah, apparently it's like just the gradual change in gravity over trillions and trillions and trillions of years. So now everything is just like kind of small, you know? We don't really have any big animals anymore. But an 8-meter centipede! Have you guys started yet? Yes, we have. This is post-game. This is the post-game quest. I'm supposed to fight 3 of these and then we can catch a legendary. Unless you're talking about the post one, then no, we have not fought the storm yet. I do kind of want to play Mario Party. I just wish the online features were a little bit better, because I remember trying to play Mario Party with my friends from other countries before. We tried to do it on stream, and it just didn't work out. One of us would get disconnected. The mini games are not synced up right. Someone always has like a really bad delay. It just didn't go well. I don't know if it's any better now, but it wasn't good back then. Ooh, density in oxygen. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'll believe that. It is pretty cool though. It is pretty cool. I learned that in the past there was 5 big extinction events. All caused by a different thing. It was all in Japanese, so I might not this might not entirely be accurate. But yeah, there was one time that the temperature dropped by an entire 7 degrees and it killed off 90% of the sea's population. Another time, there was a volcano that erupted and released so much poisonous gas that it killed off 60% of the land population. This was all stuff like trillions and trillions of years ago, by the way. Ooh, what method? My method is just to roll and pray. You roll and then you pray. That's it. You just pray, it works out. Yeah, so I always thought there was only one mass extinction event that came from the meteor, but no. The meteor one is actually the fifth mass extinction event. Yeah, there was actually 4 before that, which is wild to me. But yeah, we went to like it was like an educational tour. We had a little like tour of the various extinction events, and they had like models. They had models of the different ages and then all the animals that got extinct with each extinction event. Very interesting, especially because I don't normally go for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm not a very science or history person. My roomie just really wanted to go, so I was like, okay. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. 8-meter long centipede? No. I am not an 8-meter long centipede girly, and I will never be an 8-meter long centipede girly, okay? 8-meter long centipede is wild. Did you guys also know? This is still, I think officially it's still unconfirmed, but there is quite a few people who, like archaeologists, who do believe that the T-Rex actually had fur and feathers. This was a recent discovery. I think it was like in the last 5 years, because they uncovered a piece of Tyrannosaurus bone, that had feathers on it. Or like not the actual feathers, but like had traces, and they were like, huh. So they have now updated, or at least the museum in Japan has, they have updated their visuals of T-Rexes to include the feathers and the fur. They look very dumb. It looks extremely dumb, and I am here for it. Yeah, it was a good meme. It was a very good meme. I loved it. Hi, Papa Johnson, welcome. How are you doing? But yeah, the interpretation of dinosaurs, I think about that quite often too, because you don't actually know. You don't actually know what the dinosaurs look like. We just know what the bones look like. So, you know, every single drawing you've ever seen of a dinosaur is probably just like an artist impression. Like this is what I think it looks like. You know? That's probably just what it is. At least that's what I would think. Right? All we're getting is artist impressions of things. They could have flawless skin like Megan's. You're right, they could. Oh, I did not mean to use the pig. It's okay, you can go if you want. I mean, this pig is pretty much a mascot, but you can go if you want. Fur and feathers easily decay and decompose. Yeah, exactly. So they wouldn't have known. So all the T-Rexes that you think look really, really cool, maybe not so cool. How's everyone? Oh, we're doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Oh, the current dinosaurs are basically Rakugakis. You're right. They are Rakugakis. I do enjoy that interpretation. That's pretty funny. Yeah, pretty cool. Also found out, prehistoric, a lot of growth bugs. A lot of growth bugs. 今ね、上野博物館の話してるんだけど、今上野の博物館でなんか名前なんだったっけ、何かのイベントをやってて、で T-Rex って実は羽とか生えてたみたいなみたいな話はあったらしくて、それかっこ悪いなという話をしてた。いや、なんだったっけ、上野のイベント。うわー、忘れた。Wait, I forgot what extinction is in Japanese.うわ、なんだったっけ、単語。全然忘れた。絶滅だ、絶滅だ大絶滅なんとかなんとかイベントがあって、上野博物館で地球の歴史で絶滅イベントが5個ぐらいあるらしくて、隕石でやられたのは一番最後らしいですという話があって、いや、昔の虫って実はめっちゃでかかった説、本当に嫌いだって8メートルの虫は絶対やだ、やなのいや、もう8メートルの虫は存在してほしくない。もう絶滅ナイスって感じ。How? No, that's not really a thing. That is not really a thing. It's just who are you friends with? Because mostly when we collab with other people, just because we're friends. of friends I've never collabed with. It's also if there's any like fun game out to collab on. But sometimes there's just not a game that hits quite right. RV there it. Oh, RV there it was so much fun. I hope you guys had fun in that collab. That was a really good time. I had so much fun with that one. Did we get it? There we go. RV there it was a very, very good time. Oh, hello, Lyra, welcome back. How was your class? Got to see your pro driving skills. I know. I have a couple clips of the stream. Who would believe that I was actually not bad? That's such a good meme. Terrible things. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you like my giraffe stocking? Do you like the giraffe stocking? Yes, your answer will hurt my feelings. So be very careful before you answer. Very careful. Be very careful. If you don't want to hurt the Seion feelings, you gotta be very careful. I'm gonna cry on stream, Lyra. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, how would you feel if we got art, like, together of both our VTubers in the stockings? How would you feel? I could get like a skeb of us, I'll pay for it. Both of us in the stockings. So how do you feel about that? Or I could draw it. I could do fan art of you. I could do fan art of you in the stockings. How do we feel? We love fan art here. Or I could pay Henne or Rika to draw you in this. I'm gonna go drop into your DMs. Like, hey, can you draw Lyra in these stockings? I'll pay. I'll pay if you draw Lyra in these stockings. What a good meme. I'm such a funny streamer. I can hear you.
Victory screech!
Not quite yet, but... アークね。いや、ヘルダイブはやったことないんだけど、アークめっちゃ待ってた時期あったね。でね、別にでかい恐竜かっこいいとか思ってなくて、アークで無限にドドを集めて、ドド幼稚園とか作ってたんだけど、私の友達間違えて、ティラノサウルス乗って、私のドド幼稚園にのど真ん中に歩いてさ、私とドドをみんな殺して、私はアークやめたっていう話。いや、心痛かったんだよ。頑張って集めてたのに。Nova, welcome. I was just telling the story of how, do you guys know Ark, the dinosaur game? Oh, he runs really fast. I played Ark one time as a child. No, not as a child, sorry. I played Ark one time with like a couple of VTuber friends in a VTuber server. But I wasn't really into the dinosaurs. Like, my favorite thing to do in Ark was to was to get a whole bunch of dodos, and I made a dodo kindergarten. And then my roommate, who was also in the server, by accident, walked their Tyrannosaurus Rex directly through my kindergarten and killed half my dodos, and then I quit. That is my first and last experience with Ark. I was like, wait, welcome. I was like, no! My dodo! And then they felt really bad, and then they got the they couldn't get my dodos back, but they caught the same amount that they killed, and they put them back into the kindergarten, but it was never the same. It was never the same. Got all my dodos killed. Just cause there's like friendly fire, and then they walked through the kindergarten because they were riding on a T-Rex and they didn't see it. And then they just killed all my dodos. Genuinely had my heart broken. I was so upset. Like, I was actually close to tears. I'm the type of person who cries when her Pikmin dies, okay? So yeah, I was upset, and then I don't think I ever logged back on after. That was just too sad. My dodos! I worked so hard to give them all a nice home. The number of dodos, it's not the same. They're not my dodos. They're just some random dodo. I don't care about a random dodo. I want my dodo. Yeah, 本当に心痛かったな. Yeah, it was psychological warfare. My dodos. いや、いっぱい集めてたのにな。名前もつけてさ。いろんな色集めて、名前つけてさ。殺されるなんて。名前をつけるもんじゃなかったわ。Okay, let's go. Let's catch this and then we'll call it a day. I gave them names too. I named every single dodo. Because they were my family. I named them. I miss my dodos. Ark is a pretty interesting game though, but I feel like it's only fun if you have like a huge VTuber server. It's not really all that fun if you play on your own. Because there's an escalation call. Are you escalating? Are you escalating? Blink twice if you're escalating. Is that much you're devastated? I was devastated. I still think about those dodos sometimes. Still think about them. Are you escalating? Very huge. Let me drink. Yeah, no, my roomie thought it was pretty funny at first. Like it was a laughing until it was a crying, you know? They were laughing until they realized I wasn't laughing. You keep going up, but it's not your moment. Gonna be glowing. Oh yeah, I should repost. I forgot. I've been so bad at reposting stuff. I should repost my golden performance on Twitter later. I know it was uploaded because I know the VOD got muted, or at least Salad told me the VOD got muted. Oh, how do I get up here? How do I get up here? Huh? Okay. Oh, let's see. What is sweet? What is that? Oh, okay, there's a ladder. I'm just gonna figure out how to get to it. Okay. We climb up here, and then we fall down here? Ah! Are you stepping on a Pokémon? It sounds like I am, right? What? Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? Playboy, stop squeaking! Okay, here. See, this is much cooler. In terms of boss arenas, this is much cooler. Okay, do I have to be in the middle? No, I have to be there. Be the other way around? Those are my squeaks of fear because I sent Seion Aera by. You should be scared of me. Yes, you should be scared of me. I have the power to put ear liquid in your packages if I so desire. You should be very afraid. You should be very afraid of this ear liquid. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen. Where are we going? Are we going to the middle of this? What? Where is it? On the top? I'm very confused. I gotta say your stockings look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. See, Chad, it's not hard to give a compliment on the fashion. You see the drip. Thank you. You're the first one to say anything nice. See, Chad, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Just say, Seion Aera, you have nice stockings. Very good. Very good. Thank you. You're so nice. Lyra's just being a hater. You're right. Ooh, red bird. See, this is a much cooler flying around. The one that was just in the wild zone. Oh, I gotta go again. I'm rocking this giraffe look. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. I am. I look like a giraffe. A giraffe. You actually prefer the... You do like the yellow tie. You do like the yellow tie. You could have just admitted it. This, you didn't have to be Tinder about it. Oh, spaghetti, welcome. How are you doing? You're freaking hungry. I could go for some spaghetti. But I also had yakiniku for dinner. I got to get off a little early from work today just because I worked a lot last week. And then my roommate's mom was like, "You guys want to go for meat?" I'm like, "Yeah." Take me, please. But yeah, I'm very excited. It seems like my roommate's mom has like very nice countdown New Year plans, and I'm very excited about it. We will be feasting. Oh, you're farming alphas? Is there anyone that you really want? Are you doing the method in Zone 20 where you like bring them all to the border and stuff? Oh, okay, fan speaker. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Beginning's time for slow. That a legendary? Well, this one is, yeah. So yeah, the fight arenas. I mean, the fight arena for this one, I guess, is kind of okay. The fight arena for the previous one, though, kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie. Wasn't horrible, but definitely wasn't. Well, no, yeah, it was pretty horrible actually. It was just in the middle of a random wild zone. Oh, sorry, I killed it already. There we go. There we go. Oh, just any alpha shiny? I don't think I have a shiny alpha. I either have a shiny or an alpha, not both though. I did get a shiny Litwick though, which I evolved to Chandelier, and I'm very happy about that. It's not an alpha though. You tanking that bus? It's okay, we won. It's cool. It's cool. Because she can, exactly. I'm built different. Don't say the same thing I did! Get out of my brain. Get out of head, please. Would you guys ever get matching hairstyles with me like this? You guys want to get matching hairstyles? You know how cool it would be if we had matching hairstyles? If we ever do like a Nebulite meetup, can everyone dye their hair blue and yellow temporarily? We could spray it on. Slay boy, stop! Stop! Can you get out of my brain? Is that it? And the rest is the keep battling. Okay. Okay, that was not too bad for a legendary fight. It definitely wasn't as, I don't know, I thought it would be like an entire quest line, but just having the legendaries in the town is maybe just a little weird. Oh, you got him to trading. I have a couple of shinies. Not a lot that I care about though. The Chandelier is the only one I care about, but I haven't really done hunting or anything quite yet. Let me bring them out. Let me show you what I've got. They're just things that I ran into while just walking around. Right. So I have this one is shiny. He was just vibing, and now I have one of these. And then I haven't. I think it's. Wait. One of these is purple. Ah, there we go. And then I have this one. Was also just kind of there, just kind of vibing. And I think I have one more, which is I think it's a Floette. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. You can't really tell though. And then I have my shadow. Oh, I was really happy about this one. So cute. I don't think I'd be able to. Oh, dye your hair. The legendary is just on a random circle. Yeah, the other one was worse. The other one was just in it was just in one of the zones. I think it was in sector 9 or 5. It was just there. I don't know. Kind of thought we'd have something a little bit more cool for the final battle. Well, it's not the final battle, but for post game, I kind of thought maybe we'd have a little bit more of a special arena. I'll take it though. Okay, that probably will be where we're gonna call it for the day. Chandelier looks very cool. He does. I was actually alpha hunting for the chandelier, and then the moment I entered the zone, I saw the shiny one. And I was like, oh, there was a shiny and an alpha, and then I ended up picking the shiny. I got the alpha as well though, but the shiny was the one that made it into my team. But yeah, I think that's all we will do for today. I did get what I wanted to get. Currently 12:30. It's about the time to eat. So I will probably eat. Our next stream is going to be on Wednesday. We're gonna be doing merch packing. So it's gonna be more of like a yapping as I pack merch in the background kind of stream. You have to pack 6 more packages, and I gotta decorate 6 more checkies. That's the 6 of you remaining who haven't got your stuff shipped out yet. And on Thursday we're gonna do our usual karaoke, and then I don't know what I want to do on Saturday quite yet. We'll talk about it. I feel like I want to get started on our New Year's art. For those of you who don't know, I try to do like an art of all of us together for New Year's. Let me show you guys. Maybe I can just bring up on stream real quick the one we did last year. I think I still have it. Do I still have it? And I kind of want to get started on. I kind of want to get started on, yeah, I kind of want to get started on the art for this year. Hold on, let me look through it. I do want to show you, because I know a lot of you weren't around last year when we did this. Sorry, I know this is taking a while. Hold on, I'm trying to find it because I don't think I have it saved, but I know it's in Discord. There it is. Okay. Found it. But I remember this took a long time to draw. And it took so long that I was even working on it off stream. So this time I do want to start a little bit earlier. I have like a rough concept of what I want to do. But I still have to make it happen. Where did I save this shot? The brain. It is so small. That is not it. Hold on. Oh, this is so cute. Ooh, there's a lot of you in this. I drew a lot of you. There we go. Sorry, that took a while for me to find. How many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24 of you in this. And... hi! Oyasuminasai! Yeah. If it's the same amount or a little bit more this year, then, I gotta get started early. But I'm definitely gonna do this again. For those of you who weren't here last year, you pop into stream. There's gonna be a redeem that's like, draw my glow pig. We call them glow pig. They were like our mascots. And then you just redeem it, and then you give me like some details, and then I draw it on stream. I don't remember how long this took us last stream, but I remember being like really stressed out last minute because I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to finish this. Yeah, but I remember it taking some time, so I feel like I wanna start early if we can. Oh, I worked really hard on this. I hope everyone really liked yours. But yeah, we'll do something similar again this year. Probably a different theme, a different layout. You guys can ask for different color pigs if you want, or if you guys like your previous designs, we can also just do the same design again. But yeah, I might consider starting this off on Saturday, but I gotta plan out what I want first before I can actually start taking like the requests. So probably on Saturday, but I will let you guys know. Okay. If not, I will see you guys again on Wednesday. And let me go find someone to raid. Ooh, I just saw someone asking for a fun collab. Ooh, I'm good. Ooh, anyway, okay. But that's all I'm going to do. Let me real quick find someone to raid. All right. I'm gonna see if anyone else is streaming the same category, just so that you guys can jump from Pokemon to Pokemon. Oh, most of them are not in English though. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see, who else is doing... Okay, we'll read into them. Okay. Oh, they just started. Okay, huge. Alright, okay. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you gonna sleep, good night. Have a good night. Those of you not, have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again next time. Good night, Nebulites.